up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sour thoughts.
As you can see, we have a guest today. I am so excited. We love when we have baddies on the show.
Talk to me nice.
Okay, so look, before I say your name and introduce you, because look, only one of us can read, and I'll give you a hint. It ain't me. How do I say your last name?
It's so funny because that's actually my middle name. Everyone always thinks it's my last name. It's my middle name. It's Anais, like a niece and a nephew. So
okay.
That's how I say it. Yeah, Anais.
Okay, gotcha. So let the people know who you are, girl.
It's your girl Jilly from H-Town. All
Period.
out here with my girls. We already know.
Yes, we are so excited.
No, thank you for
so
having me.
what you been up to? Because you are,
Yes,
you are a busy girl.
Yes.
Miss Busy. Girl done dropped the. I didn't know you could cook.
Girl, I can cook. You know,
I did see that. You dropped the cookbook.
I did.
Yes.
That's
what's up.
When was that? It's been a year and a half. I dropped it in November of 2020. It was during quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped it, yeah. So that was literally kind of when my, quarantine hit. People weren't doing anything.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not good with not doing anything.
Right.
I'm really not. So I was like, I got to do something.
Right.
And that's when I came up with the cookbook. It was funny because, long story short, I was cooking all the time during quarantine, making so many recipes.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend was like, you need to do an actual cookbook.
That's some real.
It was a great idea. I did it. It's a cookbook / lookbook. So every single recipe has a different look. Yeah.
I love
wow.
that.
That's what's
See,
up.
all I was making during quarantine was cereal. But I was thinking how to
Little
show
ramen
people.
noodle.
How to
Nothing
show people
crazy.
which cereals to mix together. A cereal book.
You hilarious.
I'm on to something now.
No,
when you mix
I'm dead.
when you mix certain cereals, the flavor.
Yeah, I was just making a little ramen noodle. Nothing too crazy.
I
you know?
love that.
Ramen noodles be hidden.
They do, and
No,
if you
they
learn how to
be
make
hidden.
different variations, I
Some
mean,
like Tony Saturated.
yeah, you
yes.
look it up.
No, girl, I know. I already know.
I
know.
love that.
And you came out with a fragrance,
I
too.
did. Look at me.
Girl, we be doing
I
our
like
research.
You have to smell when you hug. Look, when you hug me, I moaned a little bit. I was like,
Come on, that's
ooh.
that Jilly on me. Come on now.
It
No,
smell
talk to
good.
me nice. Yeah.
It do
That
smell
actually
good.
dropped June, so it hasn't even been a year since I dropped that. That was June of 2021. That took me like 10 months to actually make and come into fruition. So that was all during quarantine too. Yeah.
Well, I know the
Wow.
process of like, because I watch the Housewives and stuff. They
Yeah.
love dropping little fragrances.
Mhm.
What? That's
So,
all
but they
do.
show you the process, so I know it was like a long process.
Yeah,
of like
probably really
choosing-
tedious.
Tedious,
Yeah.
very
Mhm.
tedious. And then two is just you have to realize it's so time consuming.
Mhm.
And I'm a person who works in silence. I don't, broadcast like, oh, this is what I'm doing, and then come out with it. So whenever I drop something, it's so out of the blue. So
Yeah.
people think like, oh my God, you just did this. And I'm like, no, this
I've
shit,
been working
I
on
almost
it.
quit a couple times because
Yeah.
it was taking so long. And then you have to do the manufacturing process, and it's just long. It's tedious. It's gruesome. But then, the final product is it's so relishing and happiness. And it's just like
Yes.
another thing under my belt. So
Right.
See, y'all have a lot in common. First of all, you use big words because I said relishing. The fuck does that mean? Only relish I know. I put it on a hot dog.
No, you are funny as hell.
I'm just saying.
Not on a hot dog.
But no, I feel like Dre's the same way. Like, we'll be working on something and Dre just be like, she'll just pop out with it. I already done posted on my close
Yeah.
friends about 8 times. I'll be like, look at this, y'all.
Yeah, I'm definitely a moving silence
Yes,
type of
you are.
person.
Yeah,
And then
no.
pop out and post it. And people be like, dang, you've been working on this girl for like 2 years.
Literally. That's how it is. Like, I don't like people like having expectations.
Mhm.
That too. So when, people don't know what you're working on, they can't have any expectations.
That's
Right,
true.
right. You just
Yeah.
dropping on them.
Exactly.
And one more thing.
Talk
Let me,
to
because
me.
are you a workout person?
Girl, what?
Because your ab does.
You can tell.
Like, that's what I'm upset. It's so funny because not trying to like LOL moment. Girl, I had to slick my hair back today because like last week I had my hair all done. Wig was laid, okay?
Mhm.
But I can't work out with it. I
Yeah,
cannot.
it's hard to work
and
out
so
with
it's
wigs.
so like I hate that feeling too because I work out so much. I work out honestly like 6 days a week.
Oh,
That's
wow.
my,
Me too, me
yeah,
too.
that's my thing. And so like without
A liar.
Funny. I'm sorry. It's just,
y'all didn't tell me I was gonna laugh this much, like for real.
Girl, a lion queen.
No, but so with that, with my hair done, I physically can't work out like that, and
Right.
it makes me just feel different, like So not last week, like 2 days ago, took it off. I was like, hold on, I need my week of working out again.
Right.
So I was like, oh damn, and I got a like podcast interview.
But it looks
very
Slick back, just made them baby hair.
You gotta make the baby hairs pop.
I had to sacrifice either a hair slate or I gotta work out. And right now I need to work out.
Yeah.
So
But it looks good. Like, you have baby hairs.
Yeah.
This is definitely giving grandma. But it's all right. It's giving grandma hell. They've been there for a while. They look crunchy. It's all right. But we gonna make it work. So this hairstyle is on to girl. So I feel
It's okay, girl. Mine is too.
Girl. She's girl.
First
this ain't
of
nothing.
all, and then it's even worse off camera. Like, because on camera, we kind of like censor to a certain extent what we say. Off camera, she really just say whatever the fuck comes to her mind.
I love it. Cheers, y'all.
Yes, cheers. Because we about to get into it. Okay, so before we get into these topics, Dre, what you been up to this past week, girl?
Girl.
Oh, that's some good wine.
Ain't it, girl?
It is. It's very tasty. You know, like, we've been working on a few things. We just secured our Houston and Atlanta tour dates.
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
And I'm going to let y'all know right now, if you're going to either show, get your tickets as soon as it drops.
Because it's going to sell out.
I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm excited because, you know, for the Houston show, we going to have like a performer. We just secured that.
Yes,
too.
I'm excited.
So, I mean, we've been working.
Y'all ain't tell me. I would have like came in the
Hey,
Well, I mean,
if you I can be your background dancer.
And singer, because she thinks she can
I
sing
can do
too.
both.
Can you sing?
I got a new job, y'all. I got a new job.
I'ma just
but
be the
no, for real,
beatbox.
we have a show in Houston, so if you want to pull
No,
up,
yeah, for real.
it's
Everybody
gonna
give
be
me the
super.
info.
Yes, it's gonna
we'll
be
definitely
super.
give you the
It's gonna be
info.
super
Yeah.
lit.
I mean, y'all know that's my hometown.
Yeah.
We love the H.
So we're excited to come home. Then we're gonna do a show in Atlanta. It's gonna be super lit. I'm excited.
Yeah, and then I mean we're in the process of like lining up some more tour dates because we want to drop all of the dates at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the new merch coming out soon.
Oh, merch fire.
So yeah, I mean,
Is that what I have? The new one?
No, that's not the
No,
new stuff,
that's
but we're
not-
gonna make sure we
we
send you the
gonna
new
make
stuff.
sure
Okay.
we
I mean, I was about to plug it in too, but I guess not.
No, you gonna love the new stuff. We're gonna show you the new stuff.
Yeah,
we
we gonna
definitely
show
gonna
you.
send it
Okay.
because, you know,
Okay,
that's right
okay.
up your alley.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, okay, so before we get into these topics, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl Dre and Nicole.
And y'all know we are therapy advocates.
Absolutely.
I love going to therapy. It has helped me so much growing into the woman that I am becoming. I'm still working on. So BetterHelp is customized online therapy that you do from the comfort of your own home. And I know me personally, I was going through a lot, like quitting my job, transforming into, you know, this kind of, you know, a low-key public figure. And it was a little struggle for me. So I had went through a hard time in the transition, but BetterHelp helped me get through that. I was stressed because a lot of people don't realize physical symptoms like headaches, teeth grinding, digestive issues, all that stuff comes out with, you know, being depressed and feeling sad. So BetterHelp helps you get through all of that.
Right. So this podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp, and Poor Minds listeners get 10% off of their first month at BetterHelp.com/PoorMinds. That's BetterHelp.com/PoorMinds.
I have been watching Ready to Love and 90 Day Fiancé. Like, I have just been sitting in front of my TV watching it because it's so... I realize what makes interesting reality TV shows is like people trying to fall in love because they be wanting love so bad.
I'm trying to think, have I ever seen Ready to Love? I've definitely seen 90 Day Fiancé, but I don't know if I've seen, what is Ready to Love about?
I haven't seen either. Is it real?
I don't know, but I like too, so it's like, fuck it. This is right in my arena.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say, Ready to Love is interesting because I love Nephew Tommy. He's just a really good host. Like, he's really, really funny. But Ready to Love is basically kind of like people in their mid-30s to like 40s and 50s trying to, you know, date again. So a lot of these people have been married before. But 90 Day Fiancé is like people from different countries trying to date. So a lot of times these people don't even speak the same language.
Oh, see, that's weird.
They have to talk through like apps. So if like they're getting into it, somebody's like,
That's the one
then
with
they
that
gotta
man
wait.
with that short neck.
yeah, then they gotta wait for the thing to beep and it'll be
with
like,
the like Asian girl.
Yeah.
I
yes.
seen that.
So
On
they'll talk,
Instagram, I saw
yeah.
it.
So they'll
Things,
talk into
yeah.
their phone like yelling like, and it's like, dude, bitch, fuck you. It's crazy because you gotta wait to cut somebody out. It's real crazy.
No, you know what other show is crazy though that I had watched like a few seasons of, Love After Lockup. Now that shit is fucking crazy because I be feeling like, how you fall in love with an inmate?
Very easy when you're
like
desperate
if you
for
a
love.
person who's out in the free world, right? Like if you have your freedom and you could fall in love with somebody that's in prison, you ain't right in the head. Something is wrong.
Yeah, but I realized watching these shows, people are so desperate to be in love. Like, don't get me wrong. Everyone loves love. Everybody wants to be in love. You know, everybody loves relationship goals and things like that. But it's like to be so desperate to where you're talking to somebody, y'all don't even speak the same language, or somebody who's in jail for the next 6 to 8 years, things like that.
It ain't no POP.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
what? I cannot
Especially
imagine
not knowing them. Like,
not knowing them like that. Because like I remember on Love After Lockup, there was this girl in there. Like when she got out, her guy was so excited to see her, but like she had like 3 girlfriends in prison, so she was like, I don't want to sleep with you because I like sleeping with girls. It was very weird.
So what was the point?
Because he was putting money on her books. She had all the noodles, bitch.
You know what? Though I feel like people who like to date people that are in prison, I think it's like a control thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it definitely is.
I mean, because they know you ain't cheating. Like you ain't.
Well, they are cheating. They are cheating now. The men too.
Ooh.
All right.
I mean, they could be fucking like one of the CEOs or something. You right
I'm
about that.
weak.
Give me a phone in here.
Right. But like, I don't know. I just think it's a control thing because it's so weird. Like, why would you want to date somebody who has no freedom?
Yeah. It's very
especially
odd.
like not going into it. You
Right.
know? It's not like one of those.
Yeah, it's
Hold
different
it
if this
down.
is your man and then he
Then
goes
your
to
man,
jail.
No, it ain't.
I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause I was about to say,
I'm
honestly.
So you out.
I ain't even hold a nigga down if he got a parking ticket. If you go to court too long, I'm out.
Out?
How long is court?
24 hours is too long.
How
I
long?
don't know, man. Like,
You gonna hold somebody down?
I'm a little gut of it. Like I'm
I know
Not
that's
a
right.
Like,
See,
you
my
know,
gutter
like
be. That's my gutter be.
no, but I am a POP hold it down.
Okay.
Like POP hold it down all the days.
Okay, I like that. I
all
like
the
that.
days, every day.
I know that's
Yeah.
I
right.
just feel like it
I
depends
am.
on the term. Like if we talking 6 months, maybe. If we talking 3 years, 4 years, I don't know.
Well, that's just selfish if they expect you to wait.
Right,
that
That is
right.
true.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
niggas
I might
be
be-
definitely expecting it though.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be here when you get out. I ain't telling you what I'm doing in
In
between.
between.
I'm
gonna get mine.
You know what I'm saying?
We can rekindle the flame.
Rekindle the flame, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
to be like faithful and dealing with somebody in jail, I could not do that. That's not up my
Yeah, I don't
alley.
think I could do it.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And y'all know it's about to be summertime and it's time to get fun.
Yeah, it's time to get fine. I am so into my healthy eating. And one good thing about Factor is they have all types of stuff. They have cold pressed juices, they have healthy meals, and everything you can make it in under 2 minutes.
Yes, everything comes to you pre-prepared, pre-made. So all you gotta do is pop it in however you want to heat it up, and it's ready in 2 minutes. This is quicker than everything else. So you're gonna absolutely love it. They have 29 meal options each week, so you're never bored. You're not eating the same thing every week.
Yes, period. I just ate the pesto salmon.
How was it, girl?
It was so good. You know I love me some salmon and I love me some pesto.
I love pesto.
Win-win.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't
It's giving exotic,
But you
eating
can
healthy.
lose that weight though.
Yes, exactly. So it's very healthy. It's good for you. They have more than just meals, like she said. They have vegan, veggie options, low-calorie options, smoothies, energy, whatever you need, they got it for you. So you're gonna head to go.factor75.com/poorminds120, and you're gonna save $120. Y'all, meal prep can get very expensive, but they're gonna make it affordable for you because you a Poor Minds listener. So you're gonna go to go.factor75.com/poorminds120 and get your healthy on. Okay, so we're going to get into the first topic. I wanted to talk about this because I know this is something that me and Drea have recently gone through. I know you have definitely probably gone through this. And I know a lot of the listeners, y'all have dealt with this because a lot of y'all say this to me and ask me questions. I actually had a listener write this to me, and this is where I got this idea from. So I wanted to talk about how to tell if your friend is in competition with you or if they're like jealous of you and how to address that situation. Have you ever dealt with this? Like feeling like somebody was like, every time you post a bad picture, they be like, well, let me post mine. Or every time you make an announcement, they feel like they got to announce something.
I think it's almost when you announce your I haven't had in a sense of like them trying to post something when I post something, but in a sense of me posting or sharing my accomplishments and knowing they see it and don't say anything. And it's like, but you my bitch, like.
You supposed to be POC,
supposed to be
hold it down.
You feel me? And
Right.
I mean, gotta be careful with what we say.
Right.
But, to me, I think I will just say it's really sad.
Yeah.
It's sad because I'm not in competition with, first off, anyone,
Right.
let alone my friends.
Right.
And I feel like your friends are supposed to be, it's sad how, people support strangers so much.
Oh, yeah,
We
for
sit
sure.
here and we praise these celebrities and stuff. But then when you have a friend who's really doing shit, it's like, well, where's that same energy?
Right.
And it's so weird because it's like, why not? Like, what is it? We are not in the same field at all.
Right.
You not doing music. You not, putting out cookbooks and stuff. So what does it hurt as I'm supposed to be your
friend.
friend.
Right.
What does it hurt to support me? Like, what is it?
Right.
And it's only the one answer is jealousy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, and we actually just talked about this on another episode where we were talking about, like, your friends not, I guess, necessarily supporting you. And so the way I look at it, I feel like if I do something, my friend don't have to repost everything that I do, or you don't have to buy everything that I put out, but the least you could do is congratulate me.
But I think too,
and I feel like a lot of people just won't even congratulate you. Like, they just won't even acknowledge the accomplishment.
let me tell you this though. If you my friend, I put out a perfume. I put out a cookbook. I've dropped single after single after single after single.
Right.
And you haven't purchased not one little thing.
Well, that's different.
Like, that's like...
Yeah, that's different. It's like, if you haven't purchased not one thing, that's a little sketchy. But I do feel like, like, if you're coming out with stuff all the time, like with us, like, we be always coming out with new merch and stuff. I don't expect you to buy every t-shirt. Yeah, because you never know how people finances are. But, like, if you haven't bought nothing at all, or you haven't reposted nothing at all, it's giving hater. It's giving hateration in this dancery. And I don't like it.
And that's how I am with me, because I feel like a repost or retweet is nothing.
It's nothing.
It takes 2 seconds.
Nothing.
It's going to be on your story for 24 hours.
And on top of that, let's be real. If we're being real about a repost, it doesn't, in a sense, like, it's not going to change my career. But it's going to change the way I'm like, yo, that's my dog.
Like, you support me.
And that's it. Even if it's like, if one person saw it, it's just the fact that you support it. Because it's like, come on, like, a repost, it's not going to do much. But it's like, it
a lot
does
of the
a lot
time we
as
have
far as
more
support.
followers and stuff than our friends.
But
So
you
you're
see,
right.
and it does a lot as far as supporting. It really does.
And I look at it like this, like, I know I've done like collaborations with, pods that are bigger than us and pods that are smaller than us, but I feel like it doesn't matter who I collaborate with, because they could be introducing me to 10 people that don't know who we are.
Right.
So if you repost me, it may be 3 people that don't know who we are, but those 3 people could go get their hair done and be like, hey, put on Poor Minds. This shit is funny.
Exactly.
So it's like, you just never know who might see what. That's my thing about it.
True.
Yeah.
Because I always feel like I want my friends to win. Because if one of us win,
me too.
if you a real friend, we all about to be eating.
And see how you just said that? I'm the type of person who, I don't like hanging around people who aren't, going up with me. I'm not trying to be the
only one.
Like,
Right.
I'm not trying to go to lunch and pay for everybody every time. Like, that's not, you know what
It's
I'm
not
saying?
fun being the only one in your friend group that's making money.
But
And
the shit is so sexy when everybody's bossing up. Like, I'm a big person on my friends, even though a lot of my friends, no, they're not in, like, the spotlight and stuff.
Right.
But it doesn't matter if you doing, this, whatever it is, school-wise or whatever, go hard at that shit.
Right.
That's my biggest thing, because I don't ever want people around me who not doing shit. Because at the same time, then we just can't relate. Like, we cannot.
The conversations change.
Just
it's
everything.
Like, why? I don't want to sit here and talk
we can't
about
relate.
this.
It's like, at one point, maybe we were in the same boat, but now my life has changed. It's elevated, and you still doing the same thing. Like, we really don't have much in common.
And you just don't understand.
You just don't get it.
And I think
that's what creates the jealousy sometimes, too. It's just that, like, our lives are so different. You just don't even understand where I am now.
And you know what? I want to top on that, because I feel like there's confusion on, not being supported. But the thing is too, it's like, people will be like, oh, well, they don't support me. But it's like, you're not doing nothing. It's like,
what am I supposed to support?
Right, just repost your pictures.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't, come on now.
That's also very tit for tat, though.
And that's how people are. And you know people are tit for tat.
They are.
I hate
people are tit for tat.
Tit for tat.
It's weird.
But I also feel like people are so okay with you winning. Like, when they see you struggling and they see you trying, they're like, come on,
they
keep on doing it.
Keep going.
Keep on. But as soon as you start winning, it's like, oh brother.
Yeah.
They don't want to say nothing. And it's just so crazy to me, especially for me, because I'm a person, I don't do nothing. I show everybody love.
Yeah.
Because one thing, I don't care if 1,000 girls start a podcast tomorrow, I'm gonna support all of them because that's not gonna take away from me.
It's not gonna make people stop listening to our show.
Yeah, it's not gonna because you know what? People it's 24 hours in a day. If they can listen to Poor Minds, they have time to listen to this podcast. You ain't stopping nothing over here.
Right.
So it's so weird when people just don't feel the need to spread love or spread congratulations or clap for other people. Because when you don't clap for other people, it's never gonna be your turn.
It's never gonna be. Or if it is, it ain't gonna last. It's not gonna have no longevity.
It's never going. When you sit up there and you're so bitter and you're so, and it's not because it's not necessarily because of karma and how the universe works, but the reason that it's never gonna happen for you is because you're sitting there sulking in your feelings. You're not hustling. You can't get in front of cameras and turn it on because you're so worried about. I gotta do this because I gotta show Lex and Dre what the fuck I'm doing.
And that's what I was about to say. And everything that you are doing, you're doing it just so you can try to prove a point to other people. You're not really doing it for yourself to reach your own goals and stuff. You're doing it so you can try to shit on people.
Right.
And a lot of
that shines through and it comes through. So
it will never work like that.
Nothing will ever come into fruition for you because you worried about what the next person doing. So yes, that's one of my signs to feel like, you know, somebody is like low key in competition and jealous with you. But another thing is like when you kind of tell somebody some news that you're excited about and they kind of like try to they try to downplay it.
Yeah.
Like even if it's something little like, oh girl, I think I'm about to get these new shoes. I just feel like I want to do something nice for myself. And they like, oh, I mean, they all right. They just, I mean, why are you buying that? You don't even get that shit. It's like, damn, bitch. Can I give me a little Louis? You know what I'm saying?
Why I can't buy something nice for
Why
myself?
I can't do something, or just any like kind of announcement, like, or if they be like, oh, we sold out a live show. Well, it was only 500 people there.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
you get 500 people in a room.
Let me see 500 people sing with you. Sing
and
Mary
I think
J.
that's the
Blige
thing too. Whenever people aren't doing something, they really don't understand how hard it is to really create like a real loyal fan base.
Right.
So it's crazy to me when people try to downplay shit like that because it's like you said, bitch, let me see you get 500 people in a room to come see you. People and a lot of the problem is people think that social media followers will translate to supporters.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't.
Oh my God.
Because a nigga
you're lucky
following
you get a 10%.
Oh, we know, girl. Because in the beginning when we first started this show, I think I had like 200,000 followers. And like for, I don't know, a good 8 months, probably like 500, 600 people, maybe 1,000 people would listen to the show.
Literally, we was posting clips and people was like, shut up, bitch, show that ass.
Show that ass. That's why we followed you, bitch. We ain't want to hear you talk.
I did not follow you for this. Drea saying the big words and shit. They're like, bitch, we don't give a fuck.
Like, bitch, we didn't even know you could talk.
We just want to see that ass talk.
Exactly.
Right. No, I already know how that is. I know exactly what that is. And it's so crazy because a lot of people, again, who aren't doing things outside of social media don't realize that translation. Like for me, music, I just literally, so I've been always put out music, but my video that I dropped like 5 days ago just hit 1 million.
Oh,
yeah, congratulations.
Girl, so this is my fastest music video that has hit 1 million. Like,
that's
literally
amazing. Congratulations.
But the thing is, I also put out a song, which I personally am obsessed with, that I feel like was, way better.
Right.
Like 8 months ago. And it hasn't even like come close to that.
Right.
But it's so crazy because like people don't, then again, they're like, oh, well, it's supposed to hit 1 million. You have almost 3 million followers on Instagram. But I'm like,
hell no.
Like, people on Instagram, they fell in love with the pictures.
Right.
They
Because
fell in love with
she's beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So whenever I'm doing music, they're like, oh, she does music? I'm like, yes, motherfucker, that's why.
Right.
So
and
I know
go listen to that shit.
Right. That translation is like, it's hard.
It is.
It's
really
so
is,
hard. So when you get that dedicated fan base, man, we worship that a lot more. Like we appreciate
because
that.
we get it. They don't get it. That's why it's crazy when people try to downplay your accomplishments. Because again, like bitch, you go do the same thing. Most people that have so much to say, it's so crazy to me because it's like you and a lot of those people, they want to do similar things. They just don't believe in themselves enough, and they're afraid to do it. And so then they try to project their insecurities on you and make you feel like, oh, well, that's not a big deal. And anybody could do that. Okay, well, why you ain't did it?
Right. Exactly. And I hate when people, because I hate when people think that like, oh, I have a lot of followers, it's gonna work out. And I'm like, girl, that ain't nothing. Because for people to actually go to YouTube and stay on your video for and listen to what you have to say, It's hard.
And then continue to do
and
it.
continue to do it week after week.
After week. And month after month after month.
And I hate to throw this in there, but I honestly feel like women, when we look a certain way, especially being in this industry, they feel like you're just supposed to be a looker. We just supposed to look at you.
I try. My biggest thing is like not reading comments. Like I've learned, like, you know, the people you follow, they pop up first.
Yeah.
So like I've learned, you know, after I see those comments and once I start scrolling and it's people I don't know, to get off. I'm still working on that. But the other day I read a comment and they were like, "Why don't you just go sit down and be a beautiful ass housewife?" I'm like, because that's not what I want to do.
But if I could. You don't got that option.
But you don't have that option. But the thing is, for me,
because bitch, I can do both.
I don't
want.
Thank you.
And that's the thing.
But the thing is, I don't want to sit on my ass and do nothing. Exactly. I don't. Nothing is sexier than a woman with hustle. Like nothing is sexier.
That's what
you know.
said.
Even if
get your fucking
ass up and work. I don't know. I feel like to me the only people who was mad at that.
Facts. But go ahead, my bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I mean the only people who were really mad about. Let me stop before I get canceled. Like, girl, look,
we done been canceled 4 times.
Girl,
yeah. But it's the truth.
No, because it's so crazy. Well, the thing is, obviously, yes, like they came from, you know, more than the average person. Right. But the thing is, what people fail to realize is there's a lot of people who come from rich homes who are now don't do shit, who are drug addicts, who sit on their ass, who have like nothing for them. Right. This woman became a billionaire. She didn't do that by sitting on her ass. You got to realize too, she's also the face of every single one of her brands. Right. You can't do that by sitting in your bed. Right. Still getting up every day, getting dressed. You know how like in front of the camera,
it's a lot.
The photo shoot she just drops. Who else could ring up all of these supermodels, legendary supermodels, and get them to do a photo shoot for her brand?
And we gonna speak it into existence.
Talk to me nice.
Thank you, but I'm being serious because that's one thing that I always say too. I hate the way people try to downplay Kim Kardashian and the Kardashian family because I do feel like they literally, she's a boss. You can't hate on her.
And Kris Jenner is too. Shout out to you. You trying to manage like.
Look, let me put your little.
I know you only do your daughters, but if you like want to extend,
but I do commend you for that.
Hating.
Yeah, they do be hating, but I do commend you for that because like. I mean, I'm not generalizing anybody, but like by the way you look, you know, and the people that you're connected with, most people would just assume that you just want to be a baddie that, you know, sits courtside or, you know, just goes shopping all day. But you a boss ass bitch. But I feel like I love that. But that's the space that we're getting into too. Because let me tell y'all something. I don't care who you date, who you fucking whatever. These niggas is not coming to save you. Go to work.
Sometimes they don't
get your check. That's what I'm saying. Get your check. But it's nothing better than like, I'm not gonna lie, we all love gifts. We all love nice things. But it's nothing better than doing it for yourself. Like, and you know I did this.
It's nothing better than like how my nigga treat me, I want to treat him.
Right.
You my boo too. You feel what I'm saying?
My man.
And like I don't want to run your card on getting you a gift.
Right.
I want to be able to do that shit on my own.
And you know what too? And what I think is so sexy too is when my man comes home and he's like, yo, my people was like, they saw your new video. That should
love
be like,
it.
they're like, oh my God, my coach was like,
period.
Yo,
they see
what? Like, I love it. And they see like,
right.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had that moment before, like when you be out with your dude and somebody walk up to you like, hey,
like, yeah. And let me tell you too, my man is just as big. Like, you know what I mean? Especially in the sports world.
Right.
So like, whenever people come up to me, like when we're going somewhere and they're like, oh my God, Jilly, like I'm such a fan.
I'm like, step to the side, nigga. Step to the side.
No, but he be sitting there like,
like,
I like that shit. Like,
that's how it's
a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because we're coming into that space now too, especially here in Atlanta, and when we go home to Houston, where like we literally always go places, and people be like, "Oh my God, I love Poor Minds," and when I be with my other friends, they be like, "I cannot believe this." And I be like, "Bitch, I can't believe it neither."
Right? It's so crazy. But I'm glad that we're talking about like your man and this and like being, because like I know like the guys that we deal with too, like. The guy I deal with, like, people know him, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm used to people walking up to him and saying stuff, but now when we go places, you know, people say stuff to me. So I do want to talk about, like, dealing in a relationship with somebody who's making money and you're making money, because I feel like the goals of men and women do be different. Yeah. So, like, I feel like when a man earns money, like, I know you get these comments a lot. Dre gets them a lot. I do, too. They be like, man, when I get some money, I'm coming for you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. So I feel like when men earn money, they goals be to like either I'm going to treat my woman right. I'm going to give her the world. I'm going to go get this type of girl. And like when I get some money, I'm going to get Jilly. Like that's the type of girl I want. But when a woman, like our goals to come out, like we want to be independent. Like, we want to take care of ourselves. Because that's what we were just talking about. Like, it's so good to take care of ourselves. So why do y'all think that is? Like, why do y'all think, like, a man's goal is to get a woman when he gets money and a woman's goal is to be independent?
Ooh, see, that's hard because, see, I'm a lover. Like, I want my person. I want to get rich together. I want to, like, you know, I want to do it all together. But I think so. I think it just also is another stereotype. Yeah. With just men always being the breadwinners.
Right.
And, like, we're also coming into a whole time where women are winning right now. Like, we really winning. I don't know.
I be getting more money than these niggas.
You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
But, like, I think I'm a little bit on the opposite because, like, my thing is, like, spending all on me, but I'm going to still make mine, too.
Okay, so that's what
that's how we be feeling, too.
You know?
Spending shit, but I'm still getting myself.
But I'm not going to sit at home and then, you know, while you come home from practice, I'm in the same position.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
so you're, like, you say, like, what drives you is just to, like, do what you want to do. Not only that, but you want to, like, be able to provide for your family as well.
Well,
like,
personally, what drives me is the fact that when I was little and, you know, started to realize, like, visions of my future at, like, 3-4 years old of, like, what I wanted to be, it had nothing to do with a man. So, like, that's my thing. That's why I'm hustling as hard as I'm hustling.
Right.
It has nothing to do with financial. It has nothing to do with, like, oh, I need to do this because I want to be. No. Like, money, honestly, like, by the grace of God, is the last thing I'm concerned about.
Right.
I'm trying to fulfill the vision that the little 3-4-year-old version of me had. And so, like I said, I wasn't worried about no man at 4 years old. Right. You know, all I knew even think about is the stage was my second home. Yo ass.
I was. I was in daycare like, what's up, nigga?
Okay, well, some of us.
Now I've been thinking about niggas all my life.
I'm sorry.
I saw that vision early on, okay? No, but for real talk, that, like, you know, I'm still that younger me who've always had a vision. Like, music was my only passion. Social media for me took off.
Right.
So when I moved backstory real quick, I moved to LA in 2014 only for music. This was before social media or any of that. Right. And so when I moved there, social media for me popped off. I was one of that first group of influencers, like the ones who were straight off Vine. Right. And we conquered Instagram. I remember you from Vine. Yeah, I remember you now. We literally conquered Instagram right off the rip. Right. And so with that being said, a whole bunch of people started following me but didn't know I did music. Yeah. And so then I'm like, I started doing music again. People are like, oh, you just started doing music? And it's like, wait, no, I've been doing this. Yo, like, crazy enough, I watched one of my covers literally on SoundCloud and on YouTube. It says 9 years ago.
That's crazy.
9 years ago. Like, I literally have been doing this. So long story short, to sum that up, it's crazy that people, you know, don't see that you've really been doing this. So for me personally, I'm like, there's no reason that I had this same vision since I was like 3, 4, or 5 years old. I need to make that shit really happen. Right. So now, you know, I said, fuck all the social media shit. I'm getting back to the reason why I moved to LA in 2014. I have that same hunger and drive again. Right. And I'm just grateful that it came back.
So how is that? You still live in LA?
I have a place in LA.
Okay, so how is LA? Like, being, like, you know, a black woman in LA.
We have more wine.
Yeah, we do.
Girl, I brought the power up. I'm glad you asked.
Because let me.
Because I want to talk.
Yeah. I mean, because I think LA is cool. Okay. Like, every time I go to LA, I have a great time. But then I feel like I need it in doses.
Yeah.
Like, I always need to come back to the South.
Come on, girl.
After, like, you know 5 days, 6 days.
I know you want a little more.
I know you want a little more because we about to get into it. I do want to talk about LA a little bit.
Yeah, because I used to think that I wanted to, like, move there, but now I feel like I would have a place there, but I could never, like...
Pause real quick. Do you remember when this used to be our intro?
Yes.
One night. Yes, that used to be our intro.
Bro, we used to... So first of all, so a little backstory about our show. We started off recording in my apartment. So I had a 2-bedroom apartment. In the second bedroom, we used to record, and we used to do everything ourselves. Like, we had no team. We just used to have my little ghetto little Sony camera, my MacBook, and then we had one little mic. What was it? Like a little Blue Yeti mic.
And it was good. Shout out to John.
It was. So we had one mic that our friend that lived in my building brought us, and, like, we just did everything manually. So Lex was like, don't you think it would be so cute if the intro was like us pouring wine? So literally, she sat in front of the camera and she had the wine. And then I had the other wine glasses, like, and I was like, ding.
It was a cute intro.
Come a long way.
That was our intro for a long ass time. Yeah. It's just so crazy looking back on that shit.
But anyways, but yes, I do want to talk about how it is to, like, navigate in LA, because LA is a different world.
Yeah, no, LA is completely different. I feel like I'm going to say by the grace of God a lot on this show, but it's for real. By the grace of God, I didn't fall in the swoop that people fell in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know if it's because I'm thankful for both of my parents. I come from a 2-parent home. My parents have been married since Jesus was a baby.
I know that's
no,
right.
Literally. But
That's not my parents.
a lot of people, you know, who also I personally know who went to LA, it just wasn't for them.
Yeah.
I moved in 2014. I was 18 years old, right out of high school.
Fresh out of high school. Yeah.
Fresh. But
Damn,
I
I
also
was
like
grown by then. You young as fuck. And I was on the pole by then.
2014.
Yo, I
that's when
can't stand her.
I think 2014 was when I graduated from college. I was grown too. I was like
grown as
22,
fuck.
23.
no, I'm a 96 baby.
Yeah, I was born in 91.
I was cooking grilled cheese and making cereal by then.
She an 80s
Yo,
baby.
cereal, mixing
Yeah, mixing my cereal.
You was really ready for quarantine.
Yes, girl.
You
I
been
was
ready.
Been ready. Okay, so you moved there in 2014.
Yes,
you was 18.
I moved in.
My bad.
I moved in 2014. I was 18. And I didn't know a single soul, y'all. So both of my parents went to college. So I was the first one in my family to completely, you know,
Not
go a
going
whole
to
different
college.
path.
Oh, wow.
But crazy enough, both of my parents said they saw it in me. They were just like, you know,
That's
my
beautiful.
dad, I'll never forget. It was him who said, college will always be there. Your youth won't.
Ooh, fat. I
He
love
literally
that.
said that.
Because Annie was not having it. Girl,
Is Annie
who
with
about
Annie?
Annie
Mom?
my mom. Girl, ain't nobody about to listen to them corny ass jokes. I'd be like, Mom, knock, knock.
Not
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
She was not feeling it.
Yeah, my
That's a
parents was
beautiful
not
thing.
feeling it either.
That's a beautiful. Also, so
No.
do you have siblings? You have
I
siblings.
have one brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you moved
He's
out
3
there,
years younger than me.
and your dad was like supportive. Your
Yeah,
mom
well,
was supportive?
both of them,
Okay.
really supportive, and it's just that one line that I'll never forget that my dad said to really make it all make sense. College will be there, your youth won't.
Facts.
And so, you know, to fast forward, I moved to LA, didn't know a single soul, y'all. Like literally didn't know anybody. Randomly started mixing mingling. I was going to a lot of events and met some producers who I started working with. Then I met my whole like team, the Vine people.
Yeah, okay.
Randomly, like I think I was like going to the grocery store because when I first moved to LA, I moved to North Hollywood. Would never live there again. I'm in Glendale now, like somewhere way better. But you know when you first move to LA, you don't know.
So North Hollywood ghetto.
It's like where everybody first goes.
Okay.
But I know nothing about LA. So
Right.
you know how it's almost like, I mean, I don't know much
That's-
about
I moved
Atlanta.
to Atlanta.
You moved to Atlanta and you
I
moved to the
moved
West
to
End.
I
You know what I'm saying?
moved
So
to
it's just like that part that everyone goes to.
I
And
moved to
it's
the
like-
east side. It wasn't no better. I was on the east
Yeah.
side. Oh my god.
And it's yes, there we go.
I was
so it's
clutching my
that.
pearl.
Girl, like the grocery store is walking distance, but I ain't walking. I'm driving because
Right.
Lil Jerry ain't about to come over here, okay? At all. No, but so moved there, don't know a single soul. Met that group who I'm so thankful for. It was an amazing group of people. Started going crazy on social media with them. Fast forward, end up. What was the question? Look, I'm like, wait, why am I talking
No,
about
I'm
this?
asking like how did you
Why?
get the wine? I'm sorry.
Ain't
we
it
doing
like
this-
11 a.m.? No,
Okay.
it's
We be doing the same shit.
No.
I be like, hold on, wait.
why am I
So
talking
we're
about
asking like how you got immersed into the LA scene.
Like,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
living
Like
there.
how
Thank
LA
you.
different, yeah.
Sorry, girl. Sorry, y'all. Listeners.
And we listen. We like, yes.
But how I got immersed. So then fast forward, kind of finding my team, finding my maneuvering,
Right.
finding, you know, at the end of the day, my parents like let me move here, so I gotta make shit happen. That was my mentality. Like at first, when I first moved there, my parents were paying my rent. 18 years old.
That's
I
what I
ain't
was
got no
gonna ask
money.
next. Okay.
I don't have no money at 18.
Right.
My parents are paying my rent, but at the same time, you know, when other people are paying your rent, your parents like you got a time limit. You know,
Yeah.
they can't keep
'Cause
doing
they
this
like,
for the
hold
next
on,
like
you got about a
yeah.
year. That's
Exactly.
it.
And girl, by the grace of God, I said I don't even know how many times I'm saying that by now. But crazy enough, after a year, I remember I was ready to move because I had a 1-bedroom apartment when I first moved there, and I remember I was like, I want to move. I called my mom and I was like, I want to move. I found this place in Glendale. It's beautiful, 2 bedrooms. It's huge, blah, blah, blah. She was like, well, who
Who
I
said
said,
that?
and I literally
Who
I
said
remember telling her,
that?
I said, oh no, I got it.
Okay.
She was like,
I know that's right.
girl, that whole year stacked up, made a way. Literally at 18, so that was 19. Since 19, I've been completely financially independent.
Amen.
And that, I'm
That's
26.
good.
No,
so-
because
Yeah,
let's
that's
talk about that
dope.
because
Yeah.
I know a lot of people probably say that to you like, oh, she has rich parents, she has this
Yeah,
and that.
you know they
Because
do.
I will say
Yeah.
that Me and
People
Drea
love to
had
try
a
to downplay.
like a
People
little.
love-
They love to throw that in your
They do.
face.
People love, and it's like, so you mad because
Because you didn't have the same
I didn't,
opportunity.
right. But the
Right.
thing is, let me be very, very, very clear. The thing is, growing up, I got that all the time.
Mhm.
But I don't think people realize that just made me want to work that much harder.
Because
one of my
you don't want to.
parents-
You
yeah,
don't want
that's
your
what
quality
they
of living to
did.
change.
Yep.
And if anything, I wanted to
Be
elevate.
better.
And that's also what your parents did. I think that people be failing to realize that too. Like, your parents' accomplishments are not your accomplishments.
No.
Anybody's accomplishments are not
That
your
part.
accomplishments.
That-
Because I feel
You know
like
what I mean? So
not
it's like you want to leave your
Y'all need
own
to highlight
legacy.
and cut that part out.
You want to leave your
Yeah.
own legacy. You want to make your own name for yourself. I don't
Yes.
want to be known because my parents are these people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or even what women do these days, they attach themselves to a man.
Yeah.
I hate to bring
That
it back
too.
to that.
No, but yeah.
Because I feel like it was a point in time where like me and Drea were like dealing with men that were like taking care of us and doing things, but we were taking that money and paying off our cars, paying off our loans. So whenever we finally got, y'all know I'm gonna say this, a debt free.
Right.
I was able to invest. I didn't go to Gucci. I didn't go to Louis. I started investing in my business.
I wish y'all had like a little horn to honk, like,
Yes!
yes, because that's
Craig,
the
we
thing.
need to invest in
People
it.
love, like, oh my God, I
Craig will be in the back
cannot
like,
capitalize. I cannot capitalize on that enough
Facts.
because people be like, and you know what? Ooh,
Girl.
girl, I feel like I'm in love with this show.
No,
I'm
girl,
over here
go
like,
ahead. Because
Well,
Go to church.
no, I'm so serious. Like off camera, I'm like, I'm glad we're having this girl
Yeah.
talk because another topic. I know that's probably not written down, but to capitalize, you know what people love to call women who date successful men, but who are also successful. They love that word, gold diggers.
And how am I gold
And
digger?
so let me be real. So let me kind of lay out a little
Lay it out,
situation.
girl. We ready.
So my parents came from stuff.
Mhm.
Thankful. I made a way for myself. Great. Then, I date somebody who is at the same evolution of life as I am.
Right.
Getting to their shit and very, very successful.
Mhm.
So I'm a gold digger because, and no shade on Craig at 7-Eleven, but because I won't sit down and date Craig at 7-Eleven, like, tell me why, like, that. So I have to do that in order to not be called a gold digger.
Right.
Mind you, been with the same person for 3.5 years.
Period.
But still be called that, right?
That's wild.
So even though it's been time, history, still,
But let's
y'all
say
wanna
this,
that.
y'all. Everybody always wants to talk about love. People can really be in love.
In love.
Like y'all are in love, and it has nothing to do with the other
with the
bullshit.
money.
It's just icing on the cake. Yes,
that y'all both are
but
successful.
everybody wants to talk about love. Why do y'all act like men with money or women with money or
And
people
no matter
don't
what,
deserve love?
You just don't like you
and-
need to sit back and not be with anybody.
And let me say this too, because that's the reason that shit gets on my nerves when people try to pull out the gold digger card because you want to date people who are affluent too and who are doing things and making money too. Nothing is wrong with that if you have your own shit going on. But at the end of the day, let's keep it 100. If I didn't look the way that I look, would this nigga want to fuck with me?
Right.
Period.
So let's talk about
Like,
him.
what's the difference?
And
What's
you know
the
what?
difference?
Ooh,
What's the
I'm so
difference
glad
between
you
me
said that.
wanting to date somebody
I
that's
felt that she said, "Ooh." Julie said,
That is
"Ooh."
so
It started low. She said,
Ooh.
"Ooh." Julie felt that. She felt that
in her good.
It came from the gut.
It's like, yo, I read that shit every day.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, do you realize, and even before that, people be like, I mean, I don't know, like, but y'all people be like, oh, she be with person. And it's like, no, I've been with 2 public relationships.
It
in my
was just
entire
public.
life. It was just exactly.
I'm doing this, bitch. I'm doing
Like,
the same shit you doing. The
and
only
honestly,
difference
let's be
is
real,
your niggas
bro.
looking at me and they not paying attention to you.
Only difference is your niggas broke.
Right, and you not in the spotlight.
Am I
Cut
not?
me out the podcast now. Because they gonna cancel us all. You know they are.
I mean, fuck
No,
that.
But it's the truth.
It's so the truth.
People
The
try
thing
to attack
is,
you before
they
living your
attack
life
you.
publicly, and they doing the
and then
same
they
shit.
doing, yeah, and honestly, really not. That y'all doing 1,000 times worse. Let's be very
Exactly.
clear. But it's so crazy because it's just like, so if I'm successful and I want to date somebody who's like-minded, like
Right.
we said, so let's
Like-minded.
rewind. The conversations are different.
Right. The
And
conversation.
the understanding of my life and your life is completely different.
Mhm.
So why does that now make me that term?
Right.
Like, let's be very clear.
Yep.
Let's be very clear. I come from parents who made a beautiful life before having my brother and I.
Right.
Before having us. So
Mhm.
now I'm supposed to go and do under?
Right.
You got me all the way.
You got me. I'm sorry. And
time
I've been wanting to say that for so long because like I'm a person. I don't
Well,
come
you
back.
can say it on here, girl.
And like that's why I'm like maybe
Get it out,
y'all
girl.
got me this wine. I'm too fucking.
I'm gonna say this.
upset.
Next time I see y'all comment on the job, say y'all got her fucked up. I'll say it a little harder than you. I'm a little more. Y'all got her fucked up. I got you.
No, because I don't respond to people. I don't do nothing. I just literally I
And you're not
take it,
supposed to.
and I continue to do my shit.
Right.
And so this is the first time that I've actually like spoken about it. But it's like, of course we see that shit. We human, and I think that's the thing.
And it hurts your feelings because I've had to get to a point to where because I definitely used to be the person in the comments that would clap back. Now I don't even say nothing. When people be saying shit to us, I just be like, okay, or I'll delete it.
And I think my main thing too was I had to get to the point where I was like, oh, okay, bet my man doesn't look at that,
right?
Because I would be like, oh, this person said I'm gonna go to a digger. How do I like make sure I'm not? Why are you even?
Why do you care?
You don't think I know who you are? You don't think I know your mama and daddy by now? You don't think like I ain't worried about that shit?
I'm not worried.
Don't know you, don't know shit about you really.
But I also feel like this, like when you've been raised a certain way, and even if you haven't, sometimes people understand the value of a person. And I've talked about this so much because at the end of the day, it's a lot of men out there, a lot of women out there who have all the money in the world, but they have no value. So if I meet a man that has millions of dollars or, you know, maybe he's making six figures or whatever the case may be, if I value a person, how much you make has nothing to do with that if I really value you.
Yeah.
So when you see two people in love and they both hustling, they both making money, and it's just like, why is the first thing on your mind something negative? And that's what I was talking about earlier. You're never going to get your blessings when you're trying to talk down or talk negative on somebody else.
And you got to be a real bold person and be behind a fake page all the damn time because it's never nobody with a real avatar, with a real following. It's always a private ass page, 0 followers, following 1,000 people. So it's like, who the fuck are you?
Or if it is, even if it is somebody who doesn't have no followers, whatever, a lot of the time when you click on people's pages and they be talking shit about you, a lot of the time it be people who be trying to do the same shit that you doing. But they just haven't even became successful at it. Like, we be getting so many negative comments. Like, when we first got signed with 85 and stuff, and like they used to always repost our videos and stuff on the channel. People used to always be like, why did y'all sign these stupid bitches? Why did y'all sign these whores? And then you click on their page and it's somebody who's been doing a podcast since 2011.
Oh,
and got 500 followers.
Not when Jilly was 3.
No, you know what?
Not when Jilly was 3.
Period. And it's somebody who been doing a podcast since 2011 and don't got no fucking followers and still trying to push that shit out.
I will say, because like I said, at the end of the day, I feel like everybody has a purpose.
I think Javier just realized the reference.
He did. You know it's hard out
push that shit out
for a pimp.
Like, you've been trying to push that shit out for 10 years and nobody is listening. So you mad at me because you like, well, damn, how these bitches get that opportunity and I couldn't get it.
And I will say, I do feel like
probably because you're not that good.
And I say like, I love the fact that you're saying by the grace of God because honestly, I feel like your energy, like you're grateful for where you are. Like you're grateful. Like a lot of people are in their position. They feel like, oh, I'm supposed to be here.
Right.
And I feel like that's why me and Drea, a lot of people look at our relationship. They like to question us. They like to feel like we not real friends. At the end of the day, me and Drea talk on the phone every day. Sometimes we'll call each other 7 o'clock in the morning. We don't be on the phone till noon. Nobody knows that.
Yeah.
And we always talk about like, sister, like we really did this. Like we are together. And no matter what happens, I don't care if this shit falls off the edge. I still got you and you still got me.
And see, you know what?
But I'm saying
very important, especially when
you
in these type of spaces.
Yeah, sisterhood is important. But also what I'm saying though, like for you, like your man may be that person for you. Like, you know what? It don't matter what happens. I got you and we got each other.
Who are you telling?
So that's what I'm saying. So a lot of people, y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So
people know.
So stop saying and stop being under these comments like you only here for that. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors and what we've been through.
And it's so funny because I did an interview the other day, I want to say like 2 weeks ago. And the interviewer, the first thing they said was like, you know, everyone knows that you're in this relationship, but you don't post. Because I don't need to. That's not why I'm in a relationship.
Everybody know. You just said everybody know, bitch.
They're like, oh, you can scroll down and you literally won't find. I'm like, but you just said everyone knows, right? Because that's not what, like, that's why, and I think it's so crazy because even this is way too much, like, even talking about it. I don't even bring up the situation.
Right.
So I'm almost like, oh my gosh, like, this is the most I've even talked about it, but I feel comfortable because the thing is, it's just like how you said, people, I don't know, it's like, I don't need to post about that. That's not why I'm in it.
Exactly.
That's literally
you love
that's
him.
it's
And you don't need to explain that to nobody.
And you don't need to explain. It's like you don't know. Like, man, the shit that I've been through, I can't tell you nothing. And I think that's why I also too, it's the grace of God, because it's like, no, I'm still here standing 10 toes down. We still here standing 10 toes down, 20 toes down. And you know what? And I'm not gonna stop.
I know that's
I'm gonna have to be. Y'all gonna have to take my vocal cords out. Y'all gonna have to take every connection away from me before I stop. I'm gonna keep grinding.
And I'm a Leo. That's how I can't wait to find a man. I'm be like that. Like, nigga, I will rip these vocal cords out for you.
The funny thing about me is I don't really be liking, like, niggas just be getting on my nerves. Like, it take a lot for me to really like
Well,
the
that's
girl.
what me and
But
Jilly
when
like
I
this.
do,
See, can we talk about pre
no,
like,
but when I do,
this situation?
no,
Girl,
She was cut. You was cutthroat.
But girl, I'm very cutthroat. But when I like somebody, I be obsessed.
When she likes somebody, she's giving Jilly.
you're giving very what is it? What's the word? Like pre-Jilly, like
Yeah.
pre-Jilly 2022.
But when I like somebody,
When she
I be
likes
like,
somebody-
my man.
Drea,
I love him
that's
down.
No, yeah.
Quiet as it's kept, y'all. Drea is a definitely my man ass bitch. I be faking because I be like my man, and there's 5 of them. But I still my man.
No, you
No, when I got one nigga, I be down for my nigga.
Yeah,
but like I said earlier, if he go to jail,
well, that's why I told you I'm POP. Hold it down, like hold it down. Guess what? Because ain't nobody gonna ever be able to fill my shoes in this situation ever.
Right.
And it's just like, you know how when it's like a certain thing, it's like, no, I don't care what. That's my nigga. Like,
Period.
girl,
Don't
bye.
tell me about my shit.
Don't.
And that's what so we're talking like dating in the industry is hard. Dating these type of men is hard.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
and it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And let me tell y'all something. As the years go by, obviously we all are getting older. But just because you're getting older doesn't mean you have to feel older.
Right, and the keys to health and longevity literally run in your blood.
So InsideTracker is getting inside your DNA, your blood, and it helps you reduce stress, improve your sleep, your metabolism, all that good stuff. So your biological age is very different from your actual age. So it gets into all your business so you can get healthy from the inside out.
Yes, and it's created by leading scientists in aging, DNA, and genetics.
Right, so they're going to get you straight. So what you're going to do is you're going to get 20% off the entire InsideTracker store. So you're going to go to InsideTracker.com/Poor Minds. You're going to get 20% off of everything that they have. So like I said, you can start feeling better on the inside and out, period.
And that's why we about to get into the bed. Oh,
The bed.
Bow.
Oh, I'm so thankful that I don't have to like try to date.
bow.
No, I'm sorry. I'm so thankful that I'm not
It's
looking.
hard out here.
I'm
It's
sorry.
hard out
I'm
here.
so great. Baby, I love you.
No, facts.
love
Because
you.
I don't even think
Babe, I love you.
I love you.
No, for real.
Ooh, I don't know.
So
what
we
I would
want to
do.
talk about having a sex life in the industry because honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like we haven't even scratched the surface on what we're about to do. You know, you are very much further than us, so I know it's a little harder for you.
No, but we all grind,
but
and I love that we all have that grind though.
Yeah, but
because I'm nowhere
it's-
where I want to be, and I appreciate you for saying that
But
and
it's-
recognizing that. But no, I'm like, for me, I'm still like, God damn it, why the fuck am I?
I mean,
not,
when you was
know?
making
Yeah,
vines and
same,
going
I
viral, I was
understand.
on a pole.
Girl, she was on a pole one time.
All right.
And she gonna
That
make
was
that shit into like 8 times.
One time.
But I just want to talk about
crazy as fuck.
having a sex life in the industry,
yeah.
the entertainment. I don't care what you do: rap, sing, podcast,
Yeah.
a poet, an artist,
poet.
anything creative where you're around a bunch of people and
Yeah.
people know you.
Yeah.
Dating now is different.
It's hard. Like, I had seen a post on Instagram the other day that said, like, you got to be careful dating these niggas now because now you trying to sneak pictures of me to post on your Finsta.
Oh.
Hey, the boy who bought me my Chanel, he was
He definitely posted us on his Finsta.
No, and then he posted me whenever he bought me that Chanel. If you want to embarrass yourself, go ahead.
Because when we was
but-
at the club, girl, when we was at the club, he was definitely like,
I hate it here.
yeah, we was like dancing and shit, and he was like, and I was like, why is he? I asked Lex, I said, why is he recording? And she's like, girl, he got a Finsta. Why are you recording me?
See, yeah.
Girl.
These
Oh,
niggas
girl.
be so weird.
Because,
like,
and I will say this, honestly, I feel like, and I hate to say this as women, it sucks because a man can walk into a room full of business people and he's fucked 60 women in that room, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If I, as a woman, walk into a room with 2 niggas that I've had sex with, they're like,
2 niggas.
Shit. Oh, look, this hoe. What you here for? Who you fucking now? You know what I'm saying?
And even more so, let's be real. Let's take it down a notch and say you ain't fucked none of them. The thing is,
they're gonna assume it,
or to just even earn their respect.
Right.
It's so crazy because now, not even now, as women, how we were kind of speaking before this podcast, to even. You can't reach out to niggas because you want a feature. Right. I was just telling her that I have literally on all my singles, I've been dropping music since 2014. I've never had a feature.
Wow.
Never had a feature, right? And it's so crazy because now the team that I'm working with, this EP that I'm doing, or I just put out 4 days ago, is like the biggest project of my life.
Wow.
Streams going crazy. They're like, we want to get somebody on the remix of one of these songs. I'm like, well, y'all do that. Because what I won't do is slide in some niggas DM. Because the crazy thing is, even if you... Mind you, all these niggas be in the DMs. Let's be very, very clear.
I mean, I
they
see
do.
I see it.
And they
so
do.
all I would be doing is responding, right?
Right.
But not even responding to that. I would just be like, yo, like, what's up?
Let's work.
I want to work. And you can't do that because guess what? You have to be worried about their next song, such and such, some slid in my DM. And like, not even taking a shot at you,
Jilly
taking a shot at your
my
nigga.
DMs. I'm about to go see her on the PM.
Come on, right?
That's what they gonna say.
Come on, right?
That's what they gonna say.
But it's like, no, nigga, I just wanted a fucking collab. Like,
that's it. But
so
I
it's like
feel
you
that.
have to go the right
They
way.
might
I have my manager. I gotta
Somebody
go the extra mile.
screenshotted Cuban Link. 50 Cent's girlfriend.
Who was
Oh, they
it?
did?
It was a game, but it was like,
it was corny as
but it was like
fuck.
something from years ago. But like she was trying to get in a video with him, which I understand. Like we all used to want to be a little video girl. Like,
but why did he screenshot it now?
because they was beefing. Like him and 50 had something going on. But
No.
either way it goes. But that's why I said. Honestly,
you still gotta be careful.
When
like,
guys talk to us, like we honestly be like, "Hey, hit up Ryan." It's not that we trying to be Hollywood,
yes, but it's like,
you
know you.
full-time manager all
That's
the
what
time.
I'm saying. Like I literally am like, okay, if this is what my team thinks needs to happen next, okay, manager, you need to hit up this person to hit up that. Y'all gotta hit.
Because let me tell you what
you
happens.
Gotta get this person
let me
on
tell
the
you what
track.
happens. They be like, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do that." I'm like, "Okay, can you talk to Ryan?" When they talk to Ryan, it's like,
oh, now
we don't have the butt.
Really,
we don't. And
because you trying to see if you can get a discount with me, but now when
not
you
even
realize
a
it's
discount,
real business going on, well, that too. But now,
what Juicy said,
I'm trying to fuck
something. That's what it be.
But when you realize it's real business going on over here, niggas don't be having the same time.
They don't like that. They don't. You say, "Oh, text me," and it's Ryan. What's up, guys? Hi, how are you doing?
Right.
Hi, how you doing?
Literally,
they don't want to talk to Ryan.
They don't want to talk to Ryan. Yep, that's true.
But yes, navigating in the industry and trying to date is very hard.
Yeah,
like,
that's why I'm so glad.
You are very, 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 very blessed.
Yeah, because it's definitely hard out here. Like, and these niggas be corny, and I feel like
pimp. See, she got it for pimp.
You gotta when Taraji.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Jilly. You have surprised me today. Before we go, Jilly is a poor girl with us. She is part of the poor crew.
Come on,
Jilly is gang.
Jilly's down with the gang.
It's the poor
Call out
crew.
a gang
and that's
shit.
what I'm so tired of people just not knowing who
But that's what I told you.
Fucking know me.
Before you came, I said this is your opportunity to show who you are yourself, and I fuck with her.
Yeah,
we gonna have to go to a little happy hour outside of
We do.
I'm on here. I'm probably like, I should shut up a little bit, but they got me on here talking.
But people
we be thinking that every week.
They know the boy. They know the boy.
We always say a little too much.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And coming from somebody who used to be in debt, but now I'm debt free.
Period. Y'all need to listen to the girl.
Y'all better listen to me. So a lot of times when you're paying off your debt, high interest fees and all that stuff is going to eat you up. So you're making payments every month, but nothing is going down. PDS Debt has a program just for you.
Yes, they have customized zero interest options for anyone struggling with credit card debt, personal loans, medical bills, and collections accounts.
Yes, they're going to roll all your payments into 0% low interest, no interest monthly payment. So if you have $10,000 or more in debt, this is for you. You can have bad, fair credit, whatever. You're going to get approved. They're going to help you out.
Yeah, so PDS Debt is offering free credit reports to our listeners just for completing the quick and easy online debt assessment at PDS Debt. pdsdebt.com/poorminds. That's pdsdebt.com/poorminds.
Get your money right. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And we are here to save y'all money, make y'all money per usual. We are going to tell y'all about Get Upside.
Yes, because inflation is crazy right now.
Bruh.
Gas is high, groceries is high, everything is high.
Can't even get no milk.
Can't even get no milk, and you need the milk.
You know what I'm saying? So Get Upside is a cashback rewards program. So to get started, you're going to download the Get Upside app in the App Store or Google Play. You're going to use the promo code POORMINDS, and you're going to get $5 off top when you spend $10 or more. So basically, when you spend money, you're going to get money back. And we love, look, I got $3 and I got $2 back.
Yes, and in comparison to a lot of credit card and loyalty reward programs, you can get 3 times cash back with Get Upside.
Yeah, so I feel like that's the main thing why people have credit cards is because of the perks. But with Get Upside, you're getting more perks than what these credit cards going to give you.
Absolutely.
So you're going to download the free Get Upside app and use promo code POORMINDS to get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. That's $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more using the code POORMINDS. Get Upside. Save your coin.
But now we gonna get
into the bow.
Hey,
The bow.
bow.
The bow.
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 Y'all know when I talk about music, I get very passionate. I get very serious.
What's your bop, sis?
Okay, so let's talk about Alex Isley.
Who's that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why. So it's Ronald Isley's
It's his
niece.
Yeah.
What's his brother name? Her dad. What's the nigga name? I'm
the one that be wearing the do-rag. I
and the
feel
one
bad.
that he be
a
playing the
legend.
fuck. He's a legend. I'm
He
sorry,
be playing
y'all.
the guitar.
Yes, but anyway, so Alex Isley.
Don't nobody know his name back there?
Oh, look, I'm trying to type. I said
It's
that.
a damn shame.
What's his name?
It's a damn shame.
Anyways, Alex Isley's dad is in the Isley brothers. Her uncle is Ronald Isley. So she comes from legends. So one thing that I do like about her, let me say this, is because she's never marketed herself as, oh, I'm Ronald Isley's niece. Like, she's never done that because sometimes...
Ernie.
Shout out to Big Ernie. Ernie, I'm sorry. It's the Chardonnay. But Ernie, stop playing with Ernie. He is not one of them.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I want to say this about Alex Isley. She's so fucking talented. Her voice is so soothing. She just dropped a new project called Marigold. First of all, the album, the EP, you can listen to it from start to finish. No skips. And I listened to it the other day and I was so moved. Because when people get into their lyrics and they really talk about things that they're going through and you can relate to that, that's a different type of feeling.
Yeah.
So she has a song called Under the Moon. And she's just talking about how she's just waiting under the moon for this nigga. Like, she's trying to force her feelings down, but they're hard to hide. We all know that feeling of like dating somebody and you trying to get into them and you want to go far, but you can't, and you just waiting under the moon for them to like get on the same page as you. Alex Isley, I don't know if it's her pen game, somebody else's pen game. Your pen game strong, your team is strong. The EP is absolutely amazing, and I really want us to stop sleeping on her. And I want us to stop looking at her like, oh, this is Ronald Isley's niece or Ernie's daughter. The girl is a talent. Forced to be reckoned with. This is I think the second or third time I've had her as my bop of the week.
Facts, yeah.
And honestly, give artists time to drop music. Y'all, artists will drop a song and y'all be 3 months later, y'all like, where's the next thing? Stop doing that. Let these people create. They are creatives. They're not like talk show hosts that come out with shows every week. This is different. You have to go through things. You have to feel things. And that's why I'm glad like Summer Walker had waited a long time to drop her second project. Like, give people time to create. I know you can feel that like
absolutely.
you have to create. You need time. So Alex Isley's project is called Marigold. My favorite song is Under the Sun. So yeah. You know she about to come with something ghetto.
Facts. She's like, on another note, so, because that was beautiful. That was a beautiful synopsis. Word of the week.
Synopsis.
Girl, they be wanting me to have our listeners be wanting us to have be wanting me to have a word of the week so bad. So that's my word of the week.
Okay, synopsis.
So yeah, my bop of the week is City Girls.
Okay.
and Fivio Foreign,
Hey.
top notch.
Drill.
Oh,
I
Drill
love
music.
a good quotable song.
JT 8.
Yeah.
Young Miami 8 too.
Well,
They
I'm gonna
both
listen to it
ate.
after, okay.
That's what I love about them. They both be eating.
They really do.
People want to talk about Young Miami. Because that's how she I'm about to get my stacks up. That's how she rap. But she be talking
No,
that
she be
talk.
talking that shit. She
Yeah.
really do. I love this fucking song. It's so fucking good.
Mhm.
And like I said, summer coming up. The girls about to be outside.
They dropping the bomb.
We love some quotables. We
Yeah.
love some good lyrics. They dropped a bomb.
Even if you in the house, we still love them. We
We
love to
still
act
love
like
it.
cleaning that kitchen for my man, but still.
But still,
Okay.
you know what I'm
Young
saying?
Miami said, "Ain't nan bitch in the world look like this." A word.
Talk.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
so then I got this other bop too.
Ooh,
Neck
not
and
two.
Neck and Wrist by Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Pharrell.
Okay, I just listened to that last
That's new?
night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jay-Z?
it just
Mhm.
dropped like.
Jay-Z got a new
Yeah.
song?
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's
That's
Pusha T.
Beyonce's husband?
Mm, girl,
So it's Pusha T,
Oh,
Jay-Z,
wow.
and Pharrell, legends.
Legends.
Oh, wow.
on
When
the
did this
track.
drop?
It just
It
dropped
just
like
dropped, like-
last night.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, I need my
Like
phone.
Yeah.
just dropped.
Look, my phone been dropped.
Like just dropped.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
write
it
this
just
down.
dropped.
But
I
it's a
haven't-
bop, and y'all know I'm a Jay-Z stan. Like Jay-Z is my favorite rapper. I love Jay-Z. So
I love Jay-Z.
Yeah,
I
I'm
listened
writing
to it
this
once. I
down.
gotta ride it again to listen to it for real, for real.
mhm.
I didn't even know they had a new song out.
It literally just
dropped.
Okay.
One thing
I'm
about
like-
Drea, she be on Apple
be in my
Music like
car.
this.
Facts. I be in my car. Apple Play.
Yeah.
So what
Yeah,
you been
I'm-
listening to this past week?
My EP.
Period. Let's talk about it. Let's talk. So
My EP.
what vibe is it giving?
Y'all got it. Okay, it's 10 minutes long. So
Mhm.
on
I
the
love
way
a short
home,
EP.
it's 4 songs, 10 minutes.
About
Listen to
about
it.
to listen to
Let
it.
me
right
No
download it.
skips.
About
It's
to do
called
it.
Copy and Paste. Type in Jilly, copy
Because the
and
girls
paste.
definitely be copy and pasting poor minds.
Okay, so I don't even have to explain the EP.
Okay,
do.
okay.
So
let me-
you see? It's called Copy and Paste. It's 10 minutes. So just listen to it, no skips.
okay.
Okay.
You know I love no
skips.
skip.
We love a no skips.
I-
And it gives
oh,
you
wait.
everything. Let's see.
right
Yeah,
here,
go
right?
there. And then actually,
Look, I got
that's
bad
weird. Let's-
service.
yeah.
I got bad. This is my
Here,
service.
Look, let's see.
I'm on.
Just type. Look,
I got
yeah,
Tidal.
this we got weird service. Over
It's-
here.
yeah, the service is bad. It's okay.
No, just type in Jilly,
So
copy
it's called
and paste.
copy and paste. Jilly, copy and paste.
paste.
Okay, so what's your favorite song off your EP? Let's talk.
Yeah,
Let's
so
talk.
whenever you have to do probably like
Top.
there
Got
we go.
it.
She got it. Just type in Jilly, copy and paste. Yeah.
Okay,
So
got it.
do the EP. Yeah.
Bet.
Okay, we got it. So
Download.
it's 4 songs, 10 minutes. Listen to
add
it.
to my
no
collection.
skips,
Yeah, I
okay,
just
I want y'all to
added it.
really
I'm
listen to it.
excited.
Number 2 is the fan favorite, Throwback.
Throwback,
Everybody
okay.
is like obsessed with Throwback.
Mhm.
Number 3, number 3, Like That, is the song that I just did a video to, Like That.
Okay.
And that's the song that just hit 1 million views.
Okay.
Yeah. But so basically, just to give it a short synopsis, it gives you
Synopsis.
Y'all is smart. I'm trying to Google.
A short synopsis. It gives you R&B. It gives
Okay.
you pop. It gives you hip hop.
Okay.
So it gives you all 3 of those.
Mhm.
Like it literally gives you Flex is my real, like, you know who Money Man is?
Oh.
Flex is my real Money Man
I
song.
love-
It's my
Hey.
real flow. That's the 4th one on the EP.
Okay.
Gives you real, like, I'm talking my shit.
I love when a
we
girl
love
talk her
when you
shit.
pop
Talking
that
my shit.
shit.
Okay.
The 1st and 2nd song, Ready and Throwback, are very like R&B, like,
I'ma listen
but
to Flex
still
as soon
super
as I get in the
vibe.
car.
No, listen to it start to finish.
Okay, I'm
and
gonna
then
listen
end it
to
on
it.
Flex. Okay,
Okay,
look,
okay.
I had to no
Talk your
skips.
shit. No skips.
No skips,
Yeah.
okay?
I love that.
No skips.
I love that.
But with this project, it's a real, like, it's new. It's
Okay.
it's a different side of me. It's the 26-year-old version of me for the first time, and just really kind of like, I'm very, like, my private life is very private, which is also like how we said earlier. I don't post stuff because it's like, no, it's my private
it's-
life.
This is
Right.
my
It's a
personal
It's
different-
real.
business.
Right.
It's real.
right.
So this is like, still showcasing without,
Mhm.
being too personable.
Right.
I'm getting there. I had a lot of people tell me, like, be personable. I'm still like, hold on now, one step at a time.
People tell me
okay?
that
like,
too, girl.
But no, but I
Like,
feel like
what?
it
Like-
works though because you don't
Yeah.
want to give people too much because
Too
it's
much, yeah.
uninteresting. Like that's why I feel like the balance on the show is because bitch, I'm gonna tell you what I ate this morning, how I burped, where
But I ain't gonna tell
anything
you
else.
who I was with.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
she is.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you who I'm with, but
That's what
she's
you said.
not.
That's why it's the balance. Because I'm.
Okay, but
'Cause
she's
she's
not.
not.
Yeah, I'm private. I be like, bitch, why you with my business.
And I was like, let me tell y'all what I did this morning. But
I won't even tell you what I ate.
But I'm saying like it works because you like people are so interested in you, and then they feel like they might get a little tea with your music, but they're not getting all of it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it works. I like
listen to it, no skips. Number 2 has been like the fan favorite. People are begging for that video.
Okay.
So, but that's like I said, once again,
I'm ready.
Yeah, so. Come on. No, seriously, listen to it and off camera, like hit me up, like tell me later, like your real thoughts. But
okay.
No,
I'll put her in that video.
That's been my. She gonna be.
Remember we was talking about friends who don't want to see you win. Friends who don't want to see you win. When I get this, when me and Jilly get this Grammy, don't be mad. Don't be mad about it, because when Jilly go on stage, I'll be like, yeah.
I was in the background.
Period.
Singing them harmonies.
Okay, so Jilly Anais, copy and paste the EP.
But funny enough, no joke. With music, that's why I'm trying to like transfer everything. It's so funny. I don't have any of Anais on any of my music.
Oh,
ever.
so it's just
Jilly.
Okay.
Big Jilly.
Big Jilly on these niggas.
Stop playing with her.
You know, I should have worn my chain.
You should have.
I was trying to be.
I know. I love when people stun on us, because I'm going to be like, Chad, up the budget. Because why we ain't got no chain?
Because why we ain't got no poor mind chain?
Chad, where you at?
Chad, where you
at?
So, yes, Jilly, copy and paste. Make sure y'all go get that.
Absolutely.
So, now we're going to get into our favorite segment of the week. Look, we are past an hour. I knew this was going to happen.
I knew it was.
Let me just say this again.
This
I
is
love
crazy.
you. This is
so
fun.
I love y'all.
This is so much fun.
So fun. But yes, so.
Like, I have to actually remember that we're actually, like, not just talking.
Like, I told you, it was girl talk.
No, crazy.
That's how it be every
week.
You. But, mentally, I'm always, like, still, it's like,
I told you. I be trying to warn the girls.
I forgot all mental. Shit. Hold on.
So we about to get into our favorite segment. So y'all know if y'all have any questions, you can send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. Send your questions in. Send your testimonials. We want to know if we helped you or if we fucked your life up. Because remember, somebody told us a few weeks ago we fucked their life up.
No, they did not.
They did.
Wait, what happened?
Really
Give me a brief synopsis.
Now we can give you a synopsis.
She basically had a rich nigga told her to have a kid for him. We told her don't do it.
Because he didn't fuck with her like that.
Because he didn't fuck with her like that. She didn't have the kid. She saw another girl had the kid and she was living lavish. But I'm like, girl.
She said she was living a life of luxury.
Oh, so she really came for y'all.
Yeah,
she was like, I should have had the baby. Okay, be a dumb bitch if you want to.
And I told her too, bitch, well, why would you even listen to us? We ain't got no man.
Or no kids.
So, like, why would you listening to us?
And two, people forget that Instagram is a whole nother world.
And not only that, he might really fuck with her.
Yeah, it can be different.
Again, you don't know what's going on behind closed
doors.
All right, let's get into question 1. Go ahead, Drea.
Okay, question number 1. Let me turn it so you can see. Hey, ladies, I've been in a relationship for 3 years and it's going well. The other day, my cousin, who is having marital problems, had booked a trip to Vegas for her and her husband, but they've been fighting a lot lately. So he told her to cancel the trip. Ooh. She already paid for it, and she said that she's not canceling because she needs a vacation. So she asked me to go in his place, and we can make it a girls' trip instead. I was like, hell yeah. Mind you, the trip is paid for, and the only thing she said I have to pay for is the name change on the plane ticket, and of course, spending money. I told my guy, and his response is, if you go, you're going to be single when you come back. Ooh. Okay, girl. It pissed me off, but I calmly asked him why, and his response was, when we went to their house and the men were talking to her husband, told him that they swing sometimes, and he just don't trust her. I understand why he feels like that, but I'm a grown-ass woman, and what they do is their prerogative. I don't judge, but it made me feel some type of way because I feel he should trust me. What should I do?
Do you eat coochie?
What they got to do with it?
Because I'm saying, like, if they're swinging, they're adding another woman or adding another man. You don't want no other dick or you don't eat coochie, then you're not going to swing. And honestly, I'm not trying to be funny. Y'all, this y'all friend. I don't want to see her coochie. I'd be like, I'm not even, I would never have a threesome with Drea. No offense.
You already seen
Beautiful
it.
Girl.
Beautiful
exactly.
coochie.
That's what. Beautiful girl. Beautiful.
Go ahead, tell them.
Look, we at the end now, so so we can get raunchy. A beautiful girl, beautiful coochie, booty hole too. But do I want to necessarily eat her booty hole? No.
That's my friend.
That's
Right,
my friend.
we're
We're friends. So I feel
Yeah.
like, if anything, he should understand that you are not sexually attracted to your friend.
You know what it is, though? What it is I'm not kidding. Oh, God. I'm
Girl, go ahead, say. No, go ahead, girl, because I want to know.
What it is, boys trips,
Mm-hmm.
boys trips
Exactly. They be.
are nothing but hoe trips.
They be fucking
Let's
mad
talk about
bitches.
it.
I ain't speak down the whole time. Now I'm like, look, now we got to raise the mic up.
Right.
Boys trips are when it goes down. I don't believe in boys trips. I will say this loud and I will say this proud. Now, one time, boys trips are a no-go. Okay?
Because they be fucking. They're
They
looking
do.
for hoes.
Boys trips is you not really going with your niggas and y'all staying in the Airbnb for 5 days.
Bruh.
Just you and your niggas high five. It's not happening.
Because I ain't staying in the Airbnb with my bitches. Some
No,
niggas
but the
coming.
crazy thing, no. See, that's where, God damn it, girl, you done fucked up the whole thing.
I will go on a
I
girl
will go
trip
on
and
a
it don't
girl
be no
trip,
niggas
and it
there.
will not.
Me too.
No, bitch, she too late.
She a fucking liar.
She too late.
Oh,
No,
damn.
see, she done fucked.
My bad.
She done fucked your point up.
My bad.
She done fucked my point. See, this is
We all ain't
No,
shit, y'all.
this is where the niggas bring this up. They be like, "See, I told you this is what it was." I'm like, "No,
All
just-
of us
it's just
I
ain't
can
shit.
go
It's
on a
me.
girls
It's just me.
trip.
It's just me. It's just me.
I can go on a girls trip with my girls for 4 or 5 days and not even look in a nigga's
I'm not
direction.
gonna lie though. I did go to
Same.
Chicago.
It's not the same. It really is not.
I went on a girls trip after our last live show to celebrate our live show, the first live show in Nashville. And me and Killa, we had a great time. And it was just me and her. We did. It was just us. It was just us. It was just, I was in Chicago. Who do I know in Chicago?
I don't know.
I went to Chicago and it was
I
just
don't
the
know who
girls
you know.
trip.
You do be watching them gang documentaries.
And do.
She might have had a nigga from the old block.
And do. But no, it was a girls trip. But I will say women, but we know how to party together. Like, we,
No, but even
us three can
beyond
go
that,
out right
like,
now and have a good time and just have
Go
girls
to happy
talk.
hour and
Yeah.
not even think about, like,
Men,
men, like,
yeah.
because it's personally, like, I could even go even further than just go out right now. I can go on a trip.
Yeah,
Go on a trip, and I'm not trying to get dick down.
Right,
Like,
right.
Like,
You're
real
not.
life, no.
Right.
But like men, there's no way.
'Cause they're
I
horny.
put this on, there's no way you can tell me 6, 7 of you and your niggas gonna go out of town and y'all just gonna be sitting in the Airbnb. You can go to the club, cool, okay, whatever. But go do it excursions and then be coming back home with
Talking about football.
No.
Because niggas love some out of town pussy.
Ooh.
They love that
Because they feel like they ain't got to see you again
Ever
either.
again.
Especially if you out the country.
ever again.
Shit.
I'm telling
You
you.
won't see me again.
That's
If I'm
what-
that out of town pussy, you
but-
won't see me again.
But that's why, to answer like this question,
Mhm.
that's why men have that same, like, whenever you say, oh, you're going with the girls trip, blah, 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 that's why they, oh, if you come back, you're going to be single. No, it's because what y'all do, now you put that on me.
So she should turn the tables low key and be like, no,
No,
I'm not
it's
doing
what you do.
Yeah.
And I think you should still go. Because the
Exactly.
thing is, let's be very, very
And
real.
if you single, you
No.
single.
And, I mean, because the thing is, it's just like, so
Trust.
you going to live your,
Yeah, why you don't trust
you gonna
me?
live your life, and I've never, if you never, now you done cheated on him before I see where you come from.
Right.
But
me.
if I've never done anything to, like, you know, like disrupt your trust on me, but you have, then that's your issue that you have to
Right.
sit with. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go on this girls trip to Vegas, and I'm gonna go have fun.
Mm-hmm.
But if I come back and I'm single, then just so fucking be it. Because the thing is, it's just like, that's issues that you have to work on with yourself.
That's your problem.
No, that's your problem.
100% agree. I will walk out the door and be like, look, I'm going to Vegas and you better be here when I get back
End
home.
of story. So I say go.
Don't listen to her because then when she come back, she gonna be
gonna be in
crying.
Vegas.
You gonna be like Dre.
I'm like, he left.
He left me.
I say don't take nobody's advice but your own.
Exactly.
So like that's what, because I don't take nobody's goddamn advice.
That's girl. That's what I be saying. Why y'all be?
But
I
that's
mean,
also-
we need
but
the,
I
we
know
need the
that,
question.
you know. But that's also like
But why y'all be
still
listening?
why like you know
I
what?
listen to your advice.
My advice, honestly,
know you.
I listen. No joke. I swear, I don't ask any of my friends for advice. I listen to my mom, who's like I
Okay.
said, been married since Jesus was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
I listen to. That's the
Queen.
only person I go to advice, and it's
Okay.
crazy. Like, you know, it's like still my mama, but nah, that's my nigga.
Like that's
shout out
So
to
you
Down
don't
my
tell
dog.
your friends nothing.
girl, I don't tell my friends.
That's
nothing.
Don't
good,
give her
girl. I just-
ideas. She
Yeah,
not
I'm
gonna
about
tell,
to
I'm
do
not going to have no tea.
I ain't about to tell them hoes.
No,
Nothing else.
no, but not trying to be
What
funny.
about
But I
me?
just like I really like. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a.
And when I say tell them nothing, No, I don't tell him.
Yeah, but
I was about to say, well, like,
but it's a little
no,
different.
I
though.
don't.
But I will say this it's a little different for us because we're in business together. So if I tell something that
No, but I think
it's
she
gonna
means her
affect me, too.
relationship.
No, I mean, yeah,
like
exactly.
with her,
I don't
like with
mean-
her relationship.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Now my friends gonna be like, "Fuck you, bitch." Like, no,
Right,
I don't mean I
right.
don't say nothing, but like as far as like relationship, I'm not gonna take a relationship advice for somebody who's been with their dude. Like I've been with mine for 3, so they've been with theirs for 4, and my
Right.
mom's been with my dad's for like 35 years.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm not taking their advice.
Right,
I'm
right.
just not.
Because you don't know.
Cause you don't
fucking
telling me
know.
because the thing is shit is gonna happen, yo.
Right.
And like I'm not the
Relationships are
person
hard.
who the second something happens you get up and you run out. I'm just not.
See, I'm a runner. I'm a track star.
See, I'm not. Like I am a track star. Like literally.
See, I'm a runner. I'm a
Right.
track star.
No, but I'm not a runner. Like I'm
Okay.
not.
No, I'm the
It
same way.
depends.
It depends. Yeah,
Now,
it definitely
nigga,
depends.
put your hand like shit like
Yeah, like stuff.
like stuff. Don't get it
certain-
twisted.
Yeah, certain stuff.
But, like,
I'm not looking past.
I believe that people like fuck up.
Yeah,
I
mean, we're
agree.
humans and
Yeah.
we're flawed.
Yeah.
And I listen to it. I'm the same way as you in that aspect because I listen to a lot of like relationship advice from my mom too because her and my dad were married for
That's a
40
good
years
woman.
before
Barbara's
my
a good-
before my dad passed away. He passed away in 2020. So before he passed away, they were in a relationship for a long time.
And Barbara
Married
held
for a
it
long-
down.
Thank you.
No,
Thank
honestly,
you,
I'm
girl.
sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
He right there if you want to look at him. He right
oh
there.
wow, is this new?
Yeah,
He
I
be
got
looking
it
at
like
me
in
when we
November.
record. He be like this.
So yeah. So yeah, girl. So like they were married for a really, really long time. So I grew up in a 2-parent household my whole
Right.
life too. And yeah, I be listening to my mama because it's like, who else gonna give me some advice?
Exactly.
Like, you literally had your man
I'm
for all
telling you,
these
that's
years.
it, and that's why. And
My
guess what? That's why I'm still with
Mhm.
mine and gonna forever be with mine.
Period.
So it's
Let
good.
these hoes know,
If
Jilly,
you-
I
if
ain't
you-
going nowhere.
Mark my bitch. I ain't going.
If you want me to-
you gotta
if
gotta
you-
physically kill me.
Exactly. Look, if you want me to sing at
And
the
bitch,
wedding,
I'ma
I'm
kill you first.
available.
And bitch, I'm gonna kill
I'ma
you
kill-
first over
God.
mine.
Look, now we got the what's it called, the proof. We got the damn evidence.
Look, I'm
Shit.
gonna say I ain't
So
say
shit
that.
happens.
Now we
you
can't
want me
do
to
They
sing
gonna,
it-
they gonna pull us up. They're gonna be like, "Isn't this you though?" In the
I'm gonna say,
interrogation, I'm
all
like,
we gonna say
"No."
is no. I'm gonna say that's not the same.
Bitch, so they
thing.
gonna be looking for us because they gonna think we the accessories.
If you want me to sing at your wedding, can I go on my way without you?
You know, if Mariah Carey, if her budget's too high, I got you.
I'll do it for free.
No, I got you. I got you. There we go.
All I want
We're
is
gonna need something to save on. Yeah.
just give me
I
$5
got
and a
you.
beef jerky. I'm in that hole.
How about
No.
a plane ticket? Because it's gonna be destination.
Period.
A stay.
Hey, can I
And,
bring
yeah, there we go. And we gotta do. Y'all gotta podcast the wedding. Like y'all gotta be like,
yeah.
officiants.
Hey,
Like,
I'm
Hey guys,
ready.
Okay.
we're in
Look, bitch,
destination.
we only on
At
question
Jilly's
2.
wedding.
We're in destination. We only on question 2. God damn it. Okay, let's get to question 2.
No, but real quick, funny thing, we have a pact where like she can sing at my reception because she want to sing at the wedding,
You're joking.
but she can't sing. No, she can sing at the reception
And
Wait, you're being dead serious?
No, I'm being dead
because
ass.
most people gonna be
Like,
done
tell me
left,
LOL,
like,
though.
at the end.
No.
No, at the
I'm
end.
serious.
At the end,
She
because
said,
most people
she
gonna be
said, tell
left.
me LOL. No.
You're
Yeah.
dead serious.
I'm dead serious.
So she wants to
I
sing
can't-
at the wedding,
Okay,
but I'm
let me
like, no.
confess, I can't sing.
Start
but I love
Spangled
to
Banner.
sing.
Start Spangled Banner. Oh.
No,
you joking.
No, she's not.
Can you see?
She's not.
Y'all really got chill. Look at my arms. Look at my arms. Yeah, this is crazy.
I don't think that's because of the song. It's a little chilly now. Jilly chilly.
Jilly.
So
what's question number 2?
Right. Okay. Question
Okay.
number 3.
Hey, Drea and Lex. My girlfriend is a teacher/coach at her school, and she's been really busy lately to the point where it's stressing her out. She's too exhausted during the week, and the weekends are just filled with chores and errands. We're not as intimate, maybe like once a week, because most days she's just too tired. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do to help. And yes, I have asked, but she's always saying it's okay, or maybe she doesn't need anything. I always feel like sex relaxes me after a long day, but maybe women see it differently. Also, have you considered putting the bop at the end of the show to kind of close out? Because sometimes I like to cue the song right at the show, after the show. Also, have you considered joining a podcast company like Black Effect, or maybe strike out on your own with 85 South? First of all, I ain't leaving shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking
Hey,
about.
first of all, we love them. That's
I can answer
number
that shit
one.
right now. But no, I do feel like sometimes certain women, it's hard for them to say, I need help. So even though you're asking her and she's not saying anything, know her pattern of what she does when she get off work. So you can already have it done. If she comes in and she's like washing dishes or she starts cooking, start cooking before then, or bring her food, or already have everything clean. So you need to pay a little bit more attention to detail.
I don't know. I come from where no matter what, you gotta bend that shit over no matter what. Cause like,
see, I said that.
if you ain't gonna do it, he gonna go somewhere else. So I don't care. I'm tired and all. Go ahead, baby.
Thank
like,
you.
Shit, I'm 7 days a week if you want it. I'm
gonna bust
open.
that thing open.
What? Come meet me in the shower. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Mama,
I
you
told,
gotta
when I said
always-
this, I got dragged.
Cause men gonna want it.
Exactly.
Like women, like that's another thing. Back to what we said. Women not gonna always want it. I don't always want it. I'm ready to go home and just cuddle.
Right, right.
But shit. So no, okay.
They ain't gonna last long anyway.
Like, let's just go ahead. Squeeze them walls.
Oh my God, this is so bad. Girl, look. I done said, wait.
Who the fuck decided to give me wine? Wine. This is
No, but that's not
No, lie
it's the
though.
truth,
If I
though.
had a
It's the
super
truth.
bad day and I don't want to fuck, I'm not fucking.
Well, not every day.
Right, but all the time you don't want to be intimate with your man.
No.
Since you wildin'.
Yeah, you're wilding.
And
Like,
then he
you
gonna
wildin'.
cheat, and then you got nothing to scream at because
Yeah.
you're not like, come on now,
But I do feel like he needs
You
to
gotta
pay.
hold up
he
your
needs to pay
end of the
attention to
bargain.
detail.
you do though, and it's
Yeah.
like sometimes it does suck. Like there's been, like I said, like there's times where you physically just want to go to sleep, but it's already if it's been like 2 days and
Right.
you haven't,
I'm
girl,
not gonna
you gonna
lie.
have to suck it up. And
Right.
just,
I
like,
actually used to have
Literally.
a.
count them
Suck it
10 minutes
up.
down.
I used to have a
Literally,
joke.
okay?
I used to have a joke with my ex because he would be like, "It's time to clock in," because he knew I didn't want to do. I didn't want to suck that dick. I didn't want to bend over. I'm like, oh damn, let me clock in, punch my card.
That's what you
It's
gotta
time to
do.
go to
You gotta
work.
do what you
But
gotta do.
I do feel like he said he wants to help her. It's stressing her out. So I think you need to pay.
Sex is stressing you
No,
out.
no. He said her work is stressing her
Oh.
out. So she's a coach, she's a teacher. So I think you need to pay attention to her patterns. And even though she's saying that she doesn't want help, help her. Find out what she needs help with. Like pay attention and just do it. Stop asking her and just get it done. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
that's great
Question 3.
advice.
Go ahead, Drea.
All right. Hi, ladies. I'm one of your male listeners from Massachusetts. I've been listening to each one of your weekly episodes for approximately 4 years every Friday morning in my home gym when I'm exercising before work.
That's right.
I really enjoy your content and have really learned how to become a BDB from YouTube.
Period.
My fiance moved in with me a year ago and is constantly seeing me listen to your content. I legitimately am always laughing at Lex P's comments. My fiance thinks I have a crush on Lex P and wants me to stop watching your show, or she will cancel our wedding scheduled next month. I don't want to lose my future wife, but I also don't want to give up my favorite podcast. What do I do? On a more serious note, I want to bring her to one of your live shows so that she can see why I like y'all so much. When are you coming to the East Coast?
She need to be a fan.
First of all,
And then understand.
I mean, my thing is, okay, even like, okay, I don't think you have a crush on Lex. Lex is really funny. Like,
They
she
probably
really
do.
is. Like, she's one of the funniest people I ever
You
met.
might got a crush
I
on
know,
me.
right? I did not make that.
No,
either.
I'm just like, no,
But I only said that
No,
to make her feel better because she see the episode.
No, it's okay.
Like, but
Damn,
yeah,
now we just messed it all up.
I always mess
he
it
might
up.
have a crush on Lex. Okay, whatever. Say he does have a crush on Lex. But at the end of the day, what's the likelihood that they gonna be together? Lex don't want your nigga. I'm telling you that right now.
I'll say this.
So
I do not, especially
Damn, now you done fucked up the actual listener. You like, what?
no,
he gonna still listen.
but it's not about me not wanting him. I don't want a married man.
Right.
You're married or you're engaged.
And that's what I meant.
Yeah, I don't want an engaged man, first of all. And second of all, I'm here to entertain. Like, girl, you can, like, this is fun for
Like,
me.
hop on the bandwagon too.
Hop on the bandwagon because you know what? Like, he's learned how to be, I taught him how to be a BDB to step up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making your relationship pop.
Yeah.
We could be friends, girl. I can low-key send subliminals to him. Like, one thing I will say, I will never get involved with, like, listeners and their personal lives. Because, honestly,
No.
I had a friend that did that before, and she got weird. So, I feel like as a normal human, we all have like celebrity crushes.
Mhm.
Like my homeboy, one of my best friends, is absolutely in love with you. He gonna be like, man,
Really?
he's in like when he see this episode, he gonna have a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like he doesn't have a chance with you. We all know that.
No.
But
Funny story, real quick. My brother's roommate in college literally had me as his screensaver for the longest. Mind you, my brother was like, this was the first time he was like, because all his life he's been Jilly's brother.
Mhm.
So he was like, I was in college, no one knew, so I didn't want to say anything.
And his
So he was like, the
fucking
whole
roommate.
time his roommate didn't even put two and two together.
Wow.
So he was like, had me as his screensaver the whole time, and my brother never said anything. So one time my brother and I were on FaceTime, and his roommate was like,
oh fuck
you
no.
a fucking lie. He was like, it's been like 9 months. You didn't see my shit. How
how
did you
dare
not tell
you?
me? So that's funny.
crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
But
actually
I
hilarious.
do
Funny.
feel like there's a reason that she's insecure, and it has nothing to do with me.
No.
So you need to have a conversation with your fiance and figure out why she's feeling this way. Because if she's watching this, girl, I am no threat to you. I got my own situation that I'm trying to work out. I am in my man mode right now. And I really am. Like, I'm really trying to be a girlfriend right now. Like, honestly, I don't talk about it on the show. I said I wasn't going to drop his name, and I'm trying to do things different. Like, girl, your man is safe. He just enjoys us. We're entertaining. This is a good time. So show her this, girl. Don't worry about me. I ain't sucking his dick.
Yeah,
I sucked a lot of dicks, but not his. Amen.
right. I just feel like, you know, you have to get that together. You have to.
I thought you would just say you were trying to be a girlfriend. You
I
didn't
am.
say that.
I mean, he know I'm old. I'm 46. If you date a 46-year-old, you know she done sucked a
You're
little
not
pee.
46.
All right.
You're
caught-
46?
You caught me.
I am.
There's no way. Black really don't crack.
And don't.
Whoa.
Thank you, Jilly. Thank
No,
you.
that caught me off guard.
It did? Because I'm giving. I know.
Jilly.
I
I
swear
told you
to
she a
God.
liar.
Oh, bitch. See,
I told you she be lying. Why you believe that shit?
Jilly.
This bitch is 32.
I'm so mad now. I'm so mad.
Oh, wait. Do you believe?
You really was believing
Give
this
me
shit.
an Oscar.
No, I'm really about to start crying because I'm really, oh my God. Bitch, you got chills again. They didn't hit
Chilly
again.
Jilly.
Chilly Jilly.
That should be
Chilly-
the name of the episode.
Chilly.
Jilly.
Yo, what?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm so mad.
I'm sorry.
32. She's a
All
liar.
right. I'm still old now.
46 versus 32.
I mean, I'm almost there.
Goodness. What's the next question?
Question 4. Go ahead, Drea.
Bitch, I just read it.
Question 4.
Let me
I
see.
just read it.
Can I read one?
Yeah,
Okay.
read it. Go ahead, Jilly. Because you look
Question
smart.
4. Me and my best friend met my freshman year of college and have been going strong since. We both had some shitty jobs after graduating, and for some time she was doing better than me. However, I recently got a promotion, and although I'm nowhere near balling, I'm now making $20,000 to $25,000 more than her, whereas before I was making like $15,000 less than her. Since I can now afford to have semi-nice things, I've been spending with more ease than before and learning into some of my bougie tendencies. I noticed that she makes little slick comments about my purchases, what you were just saying,
Crazy.
and more mentions that she's broke. Ooh. Oh, I gotta look. Okay, continue. She's even become more lax with paying me back money, and that's never been an issue.
Wow.
She's also acted very entitled when I've bought her gifts recently. Like when I sent her flowers just to show my love as a friend, and she didn't even mention that she got them until I did, and then didn't proceed to say thank you. I didn't act like this was excuse me, I didn't act like this when I was the severely broke friend. How do I address this? Because it's making me uncomfortable without making her uncomfortable. Because I don't give a fuck if she don't got it. But don't be pressing me and acting like I'm Mrs. Moneybags.
Because this is my thing. Hold on, let me say this.
I knew she was ready.
Yeah, I was. Because at the end of the day, because I'm making money and I'm your friend, like if you ever get in a bind, like if you really be in a bind, Nate, and you need something,
And
I
that'd be
will.
me.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'll
buying.
help you out. Like I'll help you out if I got it. But don't be just expecting because I'm your friend and I'm
Nobody
making
owes
money.
you a
'Cause nobody
goddamn
owes you
thing.
anything.
But let's talk about it. It's really because it's low-key some jealousy going on because you've always been less than her.
So now you
So
more.
when now that you're up and you're doing better than her, it's a hate. People want to see you win as long as you aren't winning above them. And So you need to really, honestly, I feel like this. When somebody starts acting like that, reevaluate your friendship.
Yeah.
I had to do that recently, and I don't have a big family. I don't. I've always said that. It's really just my sister, my mom, and me, and my uncle. So I feel like when somebody that's a close friend to me does me wrong, you show me your true colors, and I'm out. Because I've had people that I was literally on their back. Like, the shit that I have not only just like, I don't want to say done to Drea, but the shit that we went through, it was a lot. It was a lot on her.
I went through a rough patch.
Yeah, we went through a rough patch, and it was a lot on her, but she still was like my friend, and it wasn't nothing about anything. It was just about, bitch, we gonna get through this.
Yeah.
So the fact of the matter is, when I started winning and I started coming up and I started like getting money from different sources and getting on my feet, she was like, yes, bitch, exactly. So when I seen
Get
other
that money, bitch.
Exactly. So when I seen other people,
I love that.
when I seen other people being like, oh God, it was like, why are you mad? Like, you haven't seen how hard down I've been. So reevaluate your friendship. That's how I feel.
That's some weirdo activity.
It's weirdo activity.
Because she should be the one sending you flowers. Like, that's my bitch. What do I need to do next? Like, let's keep one-upping each other. Let's keep, like, building each other.
Exactly. The only person you should be in competition with is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
First of all.
I just think that's strange because, again, bitch,
That's
don't
weird.
be thinking my money is our money now, because it ain't. My money is my money.
And you still gonna pay me back my money. I
Right.
don't care if it's $5.50.
Give me my
coin.
You like my mama.
No, I
She
really
be making
am
people
like,
sign contracts when they borrow $50 on a napkin.
I want my money. I don't care if you owe me $3. That's
No, I
my
want
net
money.
worth. I want it.
completely agree. Like,
Yeah.
I want my money. I don't care. And that's the biggest thing that makes me so mad. People be like,
People be thinking
what's
you up and they
$100?
ain't gotta
Like,
pay you back.
bitch, $100 is my lunch yesterday. You
Hello?
can give me that shit right back.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
no. That's why I
Only
don't
people
let
that
people
can
buy
ever
me.
ask me for stuff and not expect it back is my sister
Yeah,
and my
family's
mother.
different. Yeah.
That's
Like my mom,
but
dad,
that's it.
family,
I can't
brother.
ask for
Hell no. I've seen your checks. Bitch,
Like, you don't need my shit.
you don't need nothing from me.
Bitch, what about
You don't
me?
need nothing
Damn,
from
what if
me.
it like it's tied up?
She don't need nothing from
But
me.
what about when I didn't ask you
You
for it back?
First of all,
See how people do you?
girl, fuck you. We even now, hell. I done told too many knock-knock jokes to pay your ass
He said,
back.
bitch, I done got you out of debt. We good.
Okay. So before we end out the show, Jilly, let them know where they can find you. Like, drop everything. Drop it.
I'ma
'Cause
drop
the girls
everything.
fuck with you. They gonna fuck with you after
My
this.
girls, come
Yes.
on, fuck with me. No,
Yes.
for real though. You can find me on everything. All my social media handles are Jilly Anais, JILLYANAIS. My website is iamjilly.com. Super easy. You can find everything on my website, iamjilly.com. And then my new EP that just dropped, Copy and Paste. Go find that. It's on Spotify. It's on Apple Music. It's on Tidal. It's on iTunes. It's on anything that got a streaming platform. It's there.
It's on
There,
everything.
be there, be square. Don't be hopping on the bandwagon years later from now. Hop on right the fuck now.
Cause I'm on the band. I'm riding this motherfucker.
And I'm telling y'all better be on their ass. Go listen. It's 10 minutes. It's no skips.
It's gonna
Just
take me.
go-
It's gonna take me
in the
30 to
car.
get home.
Yeah, okay, so there you go. And then you can go listen to whatever else. You can listen to anything else after.
Okay.
10 minutes all the way through, 4 songs.
I'm
Shout out to
tag you
Jilly.
too.
Thank you
Come
so
on.
much for coming through.
No, thank y'all for having me.
We
This
definitely
was
gonna have
too
you-
much fun.
Look,
I forgot we was on a damn.
You know,
On the
we-
camera.
So
I'm gonna be like,
listen,
honey, wait real quick before you watch this.
y'all know we like to end the show with a good song. So we want to do something that's like giving trio. Cause I knew we was gonna be giving a group.
We love
Destiny
a group
Child?
vibe. Of course.
Okay.
You
Come
do.
on, you said
Dre-
trio.
Drea, you want to do the intro and then I'm gonna start the verse? How you want to
Sure.
do this? Okay.
Kelly, can you handle this? Michelle, can you handle this?
Uh-huh.
Beyonce, can you handle this?
Uh.
I don't think they can handle this.
Belly mood,
on.
we arrive.
Yeah.
Looking sexy, looking fly. Baddest chick inside. DJ, jam tonight. Spot me, a tender thing. There you are. Come on, baby. Don't you want to dance with me? Can you handle me?
Beyonce.
I don't think that.
If you gon' dance with me,
Yeah.
gotta be
If you're gonna dance with me tonight, read my lips carefully.
Carefully, if you like what you see.
Move or prove you can handle me. By the looks, I got you shook up and scared of me. Bucky seat, but it's time to take off, baby.
I don't think you're ready.
Damn, I did not know the
this
words.
I don't think you're ready.
Got your bag.
I was saying some other shit.
My body too bootylicious for you, baby. I don't think you're ready for this shit. I don't think you're ready for this shit. I don't think you're ready for this. Cause my body too bootylicious for you, babe. Drake, hit the Michelle. We gonna skip.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Why we gotta do this?
Oh,
Go, Michelle.
I shake my.
No.
Move your body up and down. Make your booty touch the ground. I can't help but wonder why my vibe is too vibalacious for you, babe.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Where's the?
Wait,
Where's the?
What's the part?
Somebody got to do Beyonce part. I shake my jelly at every
chance.
chance.
When I whip my hips.
Yeah.
What?
I'm hoping you can handle all this jelly that I have. So let's cut a rug while we scat some jazz.
This
Now
what she
scat some
said?
jazz. Beyonce.
I'm scatting some jazz.
I did not know these words. She said scat some jazz.
Why did she say that?
I'm trying to scat some jazz. I
Now
don't know
let's
about
cut a
you.
rug while we scat some jazz.
Period.
What does that even mean?
It's for the 46-year-olds. I'm cutting a rug while I scat some jazz.
Did that.
Ella Reed, where you at?
Houston in the building.
all,
Stop playing with
we
us.
fucked that song up.
We definitely fucked it up.
But Bootylicious is an anthem.
It is.
Shout out to Stevie Nicks because it was a sample from the original song, and she used to.
I just never knew these were the
Bitch,
actual
why I
lyrics.
thought she was about to say Stevie J.
No, Stevie Nicks. Ooh, baby, ooh. It
No,
was
but
a-
actually, go. That's.
It's
I
a
never
good
knew the
song.
real lyrics.
Honestly, that's what I'm about to say to a nigga when I go to the
Yeah,
club.
ever.
I'm about to say that to a nigga next
My
time I go.
body too bootylicious
No,
for
I'm
you,
about
baby.
to say I'm about to cut a rug while I scat some jazz.
He gonna look at you like, the fuck this shit just.
I'm
Because
saying-
they be playing
can I
hip
come
hop
home with
in
you?
here. That's
Exactly.
what he gonna-
I'm about to cut a rug while I scat some money back. Maybe to update it.
I don't like the word scat. Because when I think about
Scat.
scat,
No,
absolutely not something else coming to my mind.
What?
You-
No.
Scat? Yeah, we talked about this on the show before.
What?
What's
What
scat?
they be calling when people be boo-booing on people? It's called scat play.
All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will see y'all next week.
Wait, let's
Shout
look
out to
it up.
Big Jilly in the building.
You already know what the fuck going on. Oh, nope. See, y'all got me. I don't even say that.
You know
oh
what
my
the
God.
fuck? I love it. You know what the fuck going on? It's
No,
Jilly Anais in the building.
You already know. Thank you guys for having me. My
We'll
name is
see y'all.
Jilly.
The deriving of sexual gratification from
Bye, you
fantasies or
guys.
acts of
It's been
involving
real.
feces.
Follow me.
Bye, y'all.
I just wanted to give them the definition.
Thank y'all for having
That's
me.
disgusting. I'm
Bye.
disgusted.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. This is cut. Thing that you need to know to not scare the BDBs away. When you in a section with a nigga, please have a good time, but don't get too drunk, y'all. Let me tell y'all, you can't get sloppy. Let me tell y'all how you know when you drunk. If y'all, not only that, but if you start talking like Dre.
What is this? Hey girl! I'm a bad bitch. Okay. It's on the back.
Y'all are horny. Okay, go ahead with the
Okay,
first
so
one.
what does the perfect day with Ryan look like? And so we're gonna get there. I'm gonna have the chef already. I'm gonna have you walk in the door, it's candles and roses. Then what? Let's see. Then I'm gonna have a massage table. But I'm gonna be the masseuse.
Hey, if you don't pick you, call me. I don't eat pussy, but we can work it out.
I do it depends.
And this is a tongue scraper. And you gotta use this after sex.
if you know them.
Don't be going up in there.
If y'all, the swallowers know why they need a tongue scraper. Cause somebody's like, why do you need that? I know you ain't got
They
no
tongue probably white. I don't like that.
So yeah, okay, so now we gon' get into the
Thank y'all so much for coming.